I said fuck Xbox, fuck all these Xbox, fuck every Xbox their channel. Won't give a damn. It's PlayStation for life. You don't get it? Let's get it. Let's do this. Let's do this, my ponies. Let's go to war. What? Say what? Yeah. I say I double tip on The Last of Us. Woo. Yeah, I double tip on the director's cut. Woo. Double tip on every damn release. Damn right. Yeah, Jim Ryan is my motherfucking boss. The boss. Yo, and we don't care about no layoffs. Yeah, all the shine are gonna keep it on the low. Shh. We be sucking on every damn toe. Yum. Because Sony PlayStation gets the love. Yeah, so all hell Sony, we be your ponies. You can take my wife, you can take my money. I'm obsessed with the God of War. Yeah, all my ponies ready to go to war. Blue PlayStation high, all over my head. Pentimeter PS5, 120 FPS. Blue team is the set. Throw it up. I never had sex. I only care about sales. I said what I said. Woo! Only PlayStation gets my love. Only Sony gets my love. The love, pony love. Only PlayStation gets my love. Only Sony gets my love. The love, pony love. Only PlayStation gets my love. Only Sony gets my love. Thug love, pony love. Yeah. I see you Xbox. I see you playing on Game Pass for free. Nah, man, we don't do that over here. We pay $70 a game. Yeah, you Xbox be broke. You so stupid, so goofy. Fuck you, Demo Flow. Fuck you. Like and subscribe. Yeah, if you wanna see me more on Demo Flow Gaming channel. Fuck this dude, I'ma pop in the shot every time. Yeah, but I'm here to show my pony love. And you with it? Say what? Hello, everybody. Welcome back to another edition of a Demo Flow Gaming Show where I share my passion for gaming, keep you informed of everything that's going on with the Xbox ecosystem, and of course, Sony PlayStation fanboys. You know, today is Friday, so happy Friday to all of you. I'm here with my good friends, you know, PowerBoss and Archangel Nexus. Archangel, how you doing, man?
Yo, what's up, guys? What's up, PowerBoss? What's up, Demo? Thanks for having me on the show. Yo, what's going on, chat? How's everybody doing today? Yo, nice. Man, this news. Yo, what's going on with this news today, man?
Hey, we're going to talk about it.
Always a pleasure.
What's up, PowerBoss, man?
Having good time Friday chilling.
It's the weekend, so, you know, this is the time that we get to play freaking games finally because we all been busy as hell with work and whatnot.
No, not me. I'm retired.
You're retired. Lucky you, PowerBoss. You can play as much as you want, bro. That's a shit, man.
Yep.
But yeah, I've been busy as hell with work. I had a video projected to drop last night, but I couldn't even work on it because I got home. Parents were here. You know, when you have a baby, everybody shows up.
That's right.
At whatever time. Yeah. My mom just
baby Demo up. Kicking it.
Yeah, bro. So when I get home, everybody's here. They loud as hell because, you know, they're Cubans, they're Latinos, so, you know, Latinos can shut the hell up. And
that's
bro, crazy shit. And I was like, you know what? I'm not gonna go ahead and work on the video because I won't be able to concentrate and give you guys the best content. So
you're like, the daddy. You gotta do you.
I pushed it a little bit towards the weekend between today and tomorrow. And we're going to see. I got some shit to talk about. There's a lot going on, man. Thank you all for being here. Hit the like button, subscribe if you're new to the channel. Consider becoming a Demo Flow Gaming soldier. All that shit. But you know what we're here for, man. It's crazy. But before we get into that, I want to see what the chat had to say, man. I want to address the chat. I know Adidas 20 did something and he put like a membership milestone chat, but it's not showing here as usual. As long as it shows up, whatever super chats you guys did before the stream or anything of that sort, then I would like highlight it, right? Because at the beginning, I don't know when I do my transition from not being live to being
anyways,
Oop.
look who was first here, nice and early. PowerBoss, we're about to be live, y'all. You weren't the first. I'm pretty sure that I see
No,
Gun
there's a couple before
Griffin,
me.
Adidas. There's a lot before you, but I don't know. I can't see him right now. So
Gun Griffin, Elias
uh,
DeLeon, and Chio Walker, and Adidas 20 super chat or milestone chat. People
yeah,
asking Uncle Phil the same questions just to create fake outrage off his responses.
exactly,
Yep.
bro. This is something that
Yeah,
we
what
knew
up, De Leon?
already. They trying to like whatchamacallit, like pull out words out of his mouth that he didn't even say. He's trying to make him say shit like, to their advantage or to whatever they want to hear to create
Oh yeah, every
you
single
know
time.
controversy. So I feel like every time that Phil Spencer talks, because he's a CEO or boss that actually gets on there and gives face to the people and the fans and tell them what's happening, right? In the meantime, on the other side, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like down there, down south, they don't freaking care about you, bro. No one cares about how you feel as a fan. They do what they do, and that's it. You're gonna have to swallow it up, and that's it. That's just how it is. But well, Elias de Leon in the house. Shout out to Elias de Leon.
Yo,
Thank you for
what's
coming
good,
through.
bro?
Thank you, thank you. Elias de Leon, triple dip on remasters and director's cuts if they continue with the trend with the PS5 Pro. I don't know what they're talking about. Probably just like a oh yeah, that Sony PlayStations are gonna end up doing that with the PlayStation 5 Pro. That's what he's trying to say. PlayStation
Yeah,
fanboys.
we're gonna get remasters of remasters
Yeah, that's it's
by
already
the
happening. We're
PS6.
remastering like consoles and, and moments too. So, Gon Griffin in the house, man. Thank you for coming through. He said PlayStation no longer the bigger platform for Call of Duty. Yeah, we're gonna talk about all of that. That's all in the things
That
in
was
there. So
shocking news.
that's shocking, right, Bill? To who, really? Anthony Outros in the house. Thank you for coming through. I'm pretty sure he was like jamming to Pony Love. Um, Gon Griffin saying several articles confirmed it today that Xbox is number one for Call of Duty. That's amazing, man. That's freaking dope. Um, Gon Griffin in the house saying Island Gaming had the details today. It is true. I had to check it out, bro. I had to check it out. Yeah, I'll see you guys.
That Game Pass.
What wasn't it a
Downstairs.
couple days ago that it said 51% of all players are
Were
on
Xbox.
Xbox?
51% is a huge number. So, Def Leppard, man, great intro. Thank you, man. Appreciate you, man. Thank you for jamming out to Pony Love. The song is out there in the Demo Flow Gaming Music playlist. Go check it out. There's a couple more songs in there. I'm also going to upload today for sure a new song for members only. They're gonna get to hear it for 1 week or so, and then I drop it right here live with y'all, and we can jam to it together. You see my reaction, I see your reaction, and it's gonna be fun. Usually a good experience. So one trick pony in the house, DOA. Yeah, I'm gonna play that as the outro because then, or either I start playing the music too early. I mean earlier, or so that I can play all of them because my goal is to make enough music so that I can have like the whole stream for a whole hour jamming, and then boom, I'm live. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, I feel that.
But shout out to One Trick Pony for enjoying DOA. There's another game that's DOA, but I think we're gonna talk about it later. Lycos
Yep.
45 in the house. What's up, Demo and Chat, man? Thank you for coming through. Understanding in the house. I see Keo Walker in the house too. DOA. Pony's not claiming Lego Horizon because it's DOA. Bro, I didn't even have to get into the topic, right? But here we go, bro. Here we go. Another dead freaking game. Andrew Fernandez, dímelo, Bobby. What's good, player? He said, been playing PlayStation back since PlayStation 2 came out. Now, boom, I switched to Xbox. More economic from me saving up money. Plus, I feel the games run smoother and faster compared to PlayStation. Wow. Coming from a PlayStation 2 fan. Thank you for rocking with us, Andrew, man. Thank you. Thank you, my boy. Jacob Novik in the house. What's up, Jacob? Good to see you around, man. Shout out to Jacob Novik. I'm gonna show something that he sent me later. Shout out to him for being here. Shout out to all of
Yep.
you. Happy Friday again. If you are feeling sleepy, get you a cup of coffee, put your headphones on, rock with your boy Demo Flow, PowerBoss, and Archangel. We're about to put in work. So yeah, man. I wanted to get into the first topic, and we're gonna talk about the elephant in the room. This is an Xbox strategy, so we're going to
Yep.
explain. Like even though Xbox, because I feel like the reason why they did it is because a lot of people were asking Xbox for a more clear message, right? A lot of people were like, oh, Xbox needs to be more transparent when it comes to announcing their games, going to another platforms, their strategy. We don't get him. We got people on IGN asking, like, we don't get Xbox strategy. What do you really want to do? Do you really want to push the console, or you want to push the digital aspect, the app aspect of Xbox? And you know, they
Oh my
explaining
god.
to you that, listen, this is what they're telling you. We are a virus. We're gonna infect you, even if you're wearing a condom. This is it. It doesn't matter where you are,
You catching
Xbox.
Xbox.
You catching Xbox, bro. You know, check your jinx, bro, because you know what I'm saying. You might be having a little bump or two in there, bro. I'm gonna tell you this. I'm gonna tell you this. They freaking everywhere. It's a freaking virus. They telling you Xbox goes beyond the console. Yet we have console warriors telling Xbox is pulling out of the console wars or the console production, or Xbox is not gonna manufacture any more hardware. They done with that. And look, they telling you they wanna be everywhere. Console is a place that they already have a bunch of freaking customers and users and people that are happy with it, people who enjoy it, old school fans, people who are
Mm-hmm.
switching, just like Andrew, that he was a PlayStation guy since PS2 and now he's getting an Xbox. So you see Twitter, X, YouTube, all these podcasts that you listen to, they're not the world, dude. They're not the world. So there's a lot of people out there who are really enjoying Xbox. People asking for Xbox to translate games to different languages, because a lot more people around the world are buying Xbox or buying into the Xbox ecosystem, right? One way or another. Like, for example, there's some countries that PSN is not available. We all know about that. Well, those countries, they might have Xbox available. So what do? They're gonna use Xbox.
Yep.
Xbox is there. You know what I'm saying? So what I'm trying to say here is that nobody is safe. Remember that song? Like, it ain't safe, it ain't safe, it ain't safe, it ain't safe. That it is just like that, bro. It no one's safe. Xbox is everywhere, and you can look at it in any way you want. And in my opinion, only emotional gamers are mad about this strategy, because, in my opinion, I felt like the marketing was dope. That shit blew up, went viral. Xbox was talked about all day long yesterday, non-stop. This is an Xbox. This is not an Xbox. Bobby, whoever is running that marketing campaign, Pablo, it's crazy. It's wild. It's crazy. I don't know how they come up with it, but they turn it into this thing that everybody's like, oh, this is an Xbox. But not only that, people are like, okay, if this is an Xbox and that's an Xbox and this is an Xbox and I may be an Xbox, so what is a PlayStation? So they realize, right? Wow, PlayStation is everything too. It's pretty much everywhere too, with a less bit of a presence, but
Everything's an Xbox.
but it's there. So I wanted to show you guys this right
Yeah.
here.
Let's
Shout
do it.
out, shout out to J Rock, for posting this, and shout out to Jacob Novik for sending it to me. So this is what happened. Hold on, there it is. Hold on, let me go back to here. And so this is what he posted. He was like, "Oh, this is a PlayStation for your lap. So this is
Yep.
a PlayStation. All the devices that you can play PlayStation games on, it's right
Yep.
there. Steam has a dedicated page for PlayStation. So just let that sink in. This is a PlayStation 2 for the pros, for the true pros. Actually, it makes a lot of sense. So yeah, a lot of people were what you call it
They were on one, that's for sure.
yeah, exactly. So that's just my 2 cents. I'm unbothered by all of this. I knew this strategy a long time. I've been talking about it here in the channel a long time, that Xbox is an ecosystem. That the minute that you stop thinking that Xbox is just that one plastic box, that's the minute that you're gonna realize that this shit is bigger than ever. What they turning Xbox into is like a phenomenon for the world and the gamers. So to keep it real, this might be bad for some console warriors, but this is great for gamers all around the world.
Absolutely.
And the number one reason I know they're doing this is because they want to buy more studios. They want to buy more shit. But from the interviews, right, that these journalists have with Sadia, with Phil Spencer, they take away the little bits that fit the negative Xbox narrative, right? That the little bits that, oh shit, this could trigger the community. Boom. We're gonna say the same shit that he said last time. He said it right now. He said never say never, right? Because that's what he said. A lot of people I know are being I talk to a lot of people and they say, no, Gears, Forza, Halo, they're not gonna do that. Look, I keep on saying, I don't know. I don't know. Look at Sony PlayStation games that just end up on Xbox. Death Stranding. I don't know. We was told that that wasn't going anywhere. We was told that that wasn't going anywhere. We were told that, Death Stranding, Sony PlayStation exclusive. You butts are not gonna play it. Blah, blah, blah.
And now that Death Stranding is on PC and Xbox, and Kojima now owns his own IP, it begs the question of what's going to happen with Death Stranding 2.
Yep. It's another question. But not only that, why in the hell did Kojima left Sony PlayStation side? To go independent. Something wasn't working in there. Something wasn't working in there in the business aspect. Maybe he wanted to maybe he was the one who was like, you know what, like, screw this. I want more people to play more games because I'm great and people love me. And it's true. Kojima is regarded as one of the biggest, most creative game developers, right? Am I right? Yeah.
Pretty good.
In the gaming community, yeah. Everybody it's Kojima's work. Everybody knows.
You may not like everything he has, but there's always something for everybody with him.
No, with him, yeah, he's amazing. He's amazing. He's definitely on some drugs. Let's just say that. It's super creative. I love his work. Like Metal Gear, to me, is one of the best. Metal Gear Solid Snake Eater. It's one of the best fucking games I ever played in my life. And that bold ass sniper that got me, like, I hate you. And I can't wait to beat your shit again in the new remastered thing or whatever. They're gonna have to fight him again, I think. So, anyways, the thing is that the gaming industry is changing. We've been talking about the Xbox ecosystem. Sony PlayStation is doing pretty much the same. They're gonna follow suit. You're gonna see their meltdowns. I'll keep on saying, you're gonna see pony meltdowns left and right, and it's gonna hurt them more than it hurt the Xbox community. Because if you feel like D-Batch is crying and Team Dog was crying, you're gonna see all these ponies crying one by one, falling, dropping like flies. Wah, 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 wah. When Sony PlayStation games start making their way to different devices, I'm not standing here and saying they're gonna come to Xbox. I'm not saying that shit, but a bunch of freaking devices that you already own. So the whole point is, like, if you can play Xbox on a Fire Stick, on a phone, on a TV, basically anywhere, right? What's stopping you from playing Xbox? Really? The hate, just because you hate the brand, you're not gonna play the games? Because let me tell you something. The way that this shit is going, you are gonna be playing Xbox whether you like it or not. Whether you like it or not, this is the takeover, boy. This is the takeover.
That's right. The NWO.
This is what it starts. All right. What's that? What you gonna say?
Nah, it's the end. It's time to NWO, yo. They're spraying.
Yeah.
They spray painting X on everything now, over everything. It don't matter what it is. It's getting an X spray painting across it, yo. Everything is an X now.
I wanted to say something because a lot of people are gonna say, "Oh, this is gonna affect console sales," right? It really not gonna affect shit, bro. It really not. It's like, okay, Xbox seen that we sold the console to the people who wanted to get an Xbox, this and that, and it's like, okay, some other people don't really want to get an Xbox. So for those people, we're gonna deliver in the game later on. A couple of months.
That's why they went PC day and date over 10 years ago.
Exactly. And here's the thing: Xbox is ready for the future. Guess who's not ready for the future? Sony PlayStation. They depend on the console. Look at how the games are doing on PC. If Sony PlayStation console leaves or they don't get any more console, they stop producing console, which I don't think they will, at least not for now. Bro, we're looking at like they have nobody. They're nothing. Like nobody gives a shit about them. You know?
Yeah,
because
like
the games are on PC. The games are on PC. Nobody cares. God of War peaked at 30,000 something players. God of War, that's supposedly the biggest IP.
It is, according to their financial report.
To put it into perspective, a AA game like PowerBoss that costs nothing to make. Right?
Damn near nothing, yeah.
Yeah. And well, even other games that you think that they're gonna flop or they done better. So on whatnot. So the thing is, man, look, this is changing. So you gotta get with the program, bro. Like if you want to leave Xbox, it's fine. Get you a PlayStation, bro.
How about the financials of Astrobot, man? 1.5 million.
Well, hey, game of the year, right? Because
Jeff Keighley.
By the way, if you're here, stay here until the end because by the end of the show, we're gonna give our game of the year predictions. I had that prepared for the show. I forgot about it, and now that you mentioned game of the year type shit, I'm like, yeah, we're gonna talk about it after the show. We're gonna get into the more spicy topics first, and then we do that for fun. And bro, I just wanna say that I'm cooking something. It's not meth. It's not, it's not
you ain't Dreamcast guy.
I'm cooking something. I'm just gonna say that. And bro, we're gonna be talking about the Game Awards, and we're gonna be talking about the everything that went that's gonna happen with the Game Awards, our predictions, what we think the pony predictions are, and all of that. It's gonna be super fun. But for now, let's stick to the topic. I've been talking for like 20 minutes in here, so I'm pretty sure everybody's tired of me. So I kind of want to see you guys take. So you guys go ahead, do one round to the death. Which one go first?
Hey, you go ahead, Archangel.
All right, Archangel, go for it. Tell us. Let's go.
All right, so this whole thing with every time Phil Spencer comes out and he has some kind of message that he's trying to put out to the public, it's constantly getting misconstrued. It's like no matter what he says, no matter how clear he is, no matter how much he spells it out, no matter how much like everybody else has been sort of a chorus around his message or how much they've added to his message, it's going to get misconstrued regardless. They was clear that they're still committed to exclusivity. There was clear that this is on a case-by-case basis. We've seen that financially what exclusivity is doing to Sony, right? But we're not seeing that same effect happen to Xbox. So it's going to be really more of like who can acquire the most IPs for their service, who can put their IPs, who can put their service in the most places, and who can afford to keep things exclusive. And I think that Microsoft has displayed that they can afford to keep plenty exclusive. But if their strategy, if everybody's strategy moving forward is like everything everywhere strategy, which it seems like the whole tech industry is going in that direction anyway. Everybody's doing an everything everywhere strategy, right? Because everything's fucking expensive. So if you think that if PlayStation gamers think that Nintendo and Sony is not considering doing something similar, you guys are delusional, because there's going to be money on the table, and I don't think any of the three is going to leave that money on the table. It's just too juicy of a proposition. You got to get these games into the most hands as possible at this point, because just look at how many PlayStation IPs are gone because they weren't in the most hands. Warhawk could have been on every platform. It wasn't, and it's gone. And Killzone could have been on every platform. It's gone. And it is what it is. This is the future. This is about the future, and it's about who gets there first. Xbox is gonna get there first.
Yep. Xbox is already there, bro.
I could agree with that. Yep.
Xbox
My turn.
Yeah. Go for it.
So the Xbox strategy of play everywhere and anything, right? if they weren't worried about console sales before, they sure as hell ain't worried about console sales now.
No one cares.
Definitely.
And showing that you can play it on a Fire Stick, on your TV, on an Xbox, a PC, or look at Call of Duty. It's on PlayStation. You can play it on PlayStation. Who knows what the next game on the Switch is going to be? And the Switch 2 is right around the corner. So, if something like that, judging from what I've seen of the leaks so far, it looks like it's going to be slightly better than a Series S. Not as powerful as a Series X or a PlayStation 5, but, the Pro just ain't doing it. We already see that number.
I got a question for you. PowerBoss,
Sure.
I got a question for you. Is it going to be more powerful than the Xbox One X?
Yes.
Then I'm going to tell you this right now.
Supposedly.
They're getting Call of Duty on there, and it's going to be one of the biggest releases on Switch.
Can you imagine Call of Duty on the go with a Switch?
Wow.
It's going to be amazing.
That's
I mean, it's going to be hit or miss because,
the
Switch connectivity isn't the best, but if they fix that for the Switch 2, it's game over.
Yeah.
But speaking of what's going on with this strategy, you see Gaz over here taking a piss. He's posted like 20 times, I swear, about is this an Xbox? Is this posting that is this an Xbox quiz everywhere on Twitter?
Yeah, Christ.
It's just hilarious.
But you know what happened is the people who got emotional the most because of the people who cared the most about the whole thing, about the console, right? Because I mean, as far as I know, he has a PC as well, and he also has a PlayStation. So this doesn't even affect him. So it's like, this is what I'm talking about, bro. This doesn't affect you if you have an Xbox. Because you're already in there. This affects people who has any of these devices, a PC, you know what I'm saying, a phone or a smart TV that they've
already been doing it.
Exactly, but they now have access to it. But they've been doing it. This told us nothing. This is like the same shit that Xbox been saying for a while. That this is what they're gonna do. They wanna be everywhere. So of course, some of the Xbox games will end up on PlayStation, right? Some of the Xbox games, we know Dirt already said it, that, Dudu Jenkins already told them Forza Horizon 5 is coming. But look, he's telling you, be prepared for some of the Xbox games coming to Xbox. But even him and Sean and everybody in the community is like, okay, look, at the end of the day, the way that you the fact that you do something that I can do doesn't mean that I stop enjoying that activity. For example, I hate going to the beach because some other people can go to the beach too. That's basically how Sony PlayStation fanboy think. Like the minute they my game, now they don't enjoy Death Stranding anymore. Now Death Stranding ain't shit because it went to Xbox. That's basically like, have you seen that? Like, it doesn't make sense. They're gonna continue to, like, if you enjoy that game, by the time that it goes into another platform, you're already good, bro. Indiana Jones is a single player game, right?
Death Stranding is a single player game.
Exactly. So what they're doing, they like at the end of the day, you're gonna play that shit's like watching a movie, bro.
Just like God of War is a single player game, and now that it's on PC, we don't care about that no more. It's our biggest franchise, but we've been playing it for how long now, and now we don't care.
Exactly. It's the same shit. We don't care either.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I don't really see how it hurts Xbox to ship more copies of a game on PlayStation's own territories. Because in whatever territories that PlayStation is selling in, now Xbox is going to be selling copies of games to those territories. And if they become
let's not forget that Death Stranding was owned by Sony when it was produced. It loads up, and it has been shown on Xbox when it still loads up that it says Sony Interactive Entertainment. It is still there. They did not remove it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So there is nothing wrong with more games everywhere.
Okay, so basically, because I have it here, I sort of made like this thing because I wanted to make a video about the Xbox strategy and what it means, and to basically break it down for you guys. I kind of wanted to do, sorry, I just dropped.
Shout out to Red Panda Gaming in the chat, being here at 5 a.m. his time.
Hey, shout out to Red Panda. Red Panda, I've been meaning to ask you. I think that I asked you because I think you put something on Twitter that says that you were going to Blue Sky. What in the hell is Blue Sky? I've been seeing this thing about Blue Sky, but I don't really know. Is it like another social media type thing, like another handle, like X or YouTube or whatever?
No,
And
I think
and
Blue Sky is another studio.
no, Blue Sky is like a Twitter
Is that
equivalent
like another
now.
Twitter?
Yeah, something like that. So I
That
wanted to
new
know
jump off?
because like Xbox, I wanna be everywhere. To grow my brand, to be part of it, to grow a community in there, to have people come over here to see the show. That's the same
Oh,
thing,
okay.
bro.
It's a microblogging social media service. Yeah. Okay.
Oh yeah, it's an alternative to Twitter. There you go. Thank you, Kill. So shout out to Red Panda Gaming. When you come into the show, I would love to have you in the show. I know you guys always invite me over, and I would love to go back to your show and chop it up with you and Nero. And Retri, I miss Retri. What a guy. Hopefully he get to podcasting soon. At least make an appearance or something. We'd like to hear from him. And okay. So she said, yeah, yes, I know expert with less Elon. Okay, I got you. I know some people don't like him. I seen some shit, but yeah. Shout out to Negative Zero in the house saying, Blue Sky just like the old Twitter. All right, all right, all right. All right, cool, cool, cool. So before we move on, because we gotta continue talking about this. Let me go ahead and see the chat because I see people down there, and I just after if I don't
Mhm.
address it now, it gets too long, too big, and it's gonna be dreadful. Because we don't really have that much time. But yeah, I work lyric in the house. I hope Phil is okay. Bro was looking a bit sick, man. Yeah, about that. He looks how do you guys what do you guys
I
think?
think that's an
How do you
old
feel
picture.
about him? That's an old picture?
I think so. I think somebody said that it's like 4 years old.
Oh, okay. But I mean, for what I seen in recently in the Tokyo show, I think it was on the third party partner showcase, he didn't look like that. So I don't know. It might have been a bad picture.
I
But yeah,
mean, the man's what, 60?
yeah, he's getting old, bro. He's getting
Yeah.
old. So we can expect him retiring in the next 5 years, I think. Next
I mean, we
five
don't
years.
know if he had like a gastric bypass, heart attack, pacemaker. We don't know.
We don't know, yeah. I hope he's okay though, because I actually enjoy his work. I feel
Oh
like Phil
yeah,
Spencer
he's
has
got years left.
has really helped Xbox overcome all the bullshit that they did in the Xbox One generation, at least at the beginning
Yeah,
of it.
made a
So
legacy.
yeah, I think he's we gotta put some respect into his name, bro.
Absolutely.
Um, let me see. Jacob
Oh,
does.
and for your comparison earlier about going to the beach with Sony PlayStation fans,
Mm-hmm.
I think it's more they're trying to say, "Oh, I got this new razor. I'm the elite. You buy one so that you can join me. I don't like a razor. Look at my beard. I got. I don't shave that much anymore.
Yeah.
But you know what?
So
I still own a PlayStation.
yep. So Jacob Novik saying people that are hating on this is an Xbox ad needs to seriously look in the mirror and wake up, thinking what's wrong with me. Should I continue to live this pony life? Xbox is red and blue too. What the I feel you. And look, it's like almost madness that you are getting mad because I mean your favorite bakery, your favorite pizza is offering that pizza somewhere else.
Yep.
That's freaking ridiculous, and that's like childish behavior, maladaptive behavior of a child. Basically, when you get mad because some people can do some shit too. Oh, he's able to score a goal and I wasn't able to score a goal. You know what I mean? When you get like that, because you have like emotional issues. So Jacob Novik again saying don't know Helder, but on Steam the old Team Pig is 602 player. Oh, regarding that, yeah, because I forgot this
That's
one.
what we're going into. Yeah.
Helder Oliveira saying, how is Lego Horizon doing on the Switch? I don't know how he's doing on the Switch, but I know how he's doing on Steam, and he's doing no better than Concord.
Concord.
He didn't surpass Concord on Steam. The numbers are somewhere in there. Let me see if I see the tweet, bro. Hold up. Bookmark. Let me see, because I see somebody tweeted the number of players that he had it, and I bookmarked it. By the way, while I find this, are you guys watching the fight tonight?
Hell
Mike
yeah,
I
Tyson,
man.
will
Jake
be.
Paul.
You can be all
Oh,
over that shit.
holy! Do you
You
guys
know
see
it.
the events of yesterday when they
Yo,
on the
yeah.
waiting? that
crawled up to him and then he smacked him, yo. Yeah, seen that
yeah,
shit.
Tyson
And
smacked
he
him
went
for a
down
second.
too.
Bro, I'm a huge Mike Tyson fan, bro. Like he's like one of the best to ever do it, bro, in my opinion. And I like his
Yo.
attitude too, bro. I like his attitude. He doesn't give a damn, bro. I love it. But yeah, like looking forward to the fight. Let me see if I find this shit. My God, there's so many bookmarks that I did yesterday, and it's because, man, holy crap! Look, somebody posted this, and this is shout out to him, Noir. I'm gonna share the screen, and you see what I'm talking about now. Damn.
You do you.
Yeah.
Yo,
Hold up.
Demo, about the comment previously before this.
Yeah, what's up?
I think a lot of PlayStation fans don't really realize that Microsoft is involved with. They're like a multi-level games company. Like they're involved with like every level of games development, starting from the grassroots all the way up to the publishing level. And these dudes have a lot of power in that arm, and that shit gets shit done. You know, and PlayStation doesn't really have the same kind of power. You know, they could put that shit all over the world, but we talking about now, Xbox is going to be able to say we can put Grand Theft Auto on 4 billion platforms. They could actually market that, and that will be the truth. You can't really say that the PlayStation can do the same thing.
That's a fact. And you know what? Developers are realizing it that with Xbox, they gave more exposure than with PlayStation, right? Because in order for people to play the game, they have to have a PlayStation. But with Xbox, I mean, they could really play that game everywhere. So the game developers are gravitating towards Xbox more and more. We see Kojima now working with Xbox. Square Enix releasing games everywhere now. They realize that, you know, and so on and so forth. And look, shout out to Noir. He posted this. He said, aside from Ghost of Tsushima and Helldivers 2, PlayStation has done terrible in the PC market this year. And look, they released a bunch of games in PC this year. And you can tell, bro. And this is like the funny thing, because by him saying that all these games have done terrible, we realizing because the way that Sony PlayStation works, they like the mouse. You know how the mouse, when they bite when you asleep, you know, I never got beat by a mouse, but I've been hearing from old people that you don't realize that you get beat by a mouse because he bites and it blows. So it makes it seem like nothing is happening. So this is how Sony PlayStation is doing their dirt. And
now I will say, even Helldivers 2 and Ghost of Tsushima, along with all these 5 games that are listed, a lot of this blowback is because of the PSN requirement.
Exactly. Yeah. Yep.
And I don't know if you're going to go into it, but the #1 trophy hunter thing.
Yeah. That's definitely that's what the title is. Dramatic exit. Dramatic exit. We're gonna get through it. I got everything, bro. Trust me. So yeah, we seen Horizon Zero Dawn peaking. Wow, at 2,500 players, man. This is sad. This is supposedly the franchise. This is the IP that's getting the Roman Reigns push. But he's never gonna win the championship. Look, 2,500 players, bro, for Horizon Forbidden West. I mean, Zero Dawn Remaster. Concord, DOA, we already know. Until Dawn, 2,600 players. God of War, 35,000 players.
To be fair, 35,000 is not terrible.
Wow. It's not terrible, but this has got to work Ragnarok, bro.
That is true.
This has got to work Ragnarok. Supposedly, Game of the Year, all this shit. You know what I mean?
One of their highest selling franchises.
But where? On PlayStation? Not here. 35,000 people peaking, and that doesn't mean sales. That just means people playing at the same time. But
especially compared to their own IP Helldivers 2 that did what, 400,000?
Yeah. That's totally bad. And then we have Horizon Adventures Lego.
And we know that number has gone up to 602.
Oh, it's 602 now? Okay.
Yeah.
Wow, quite the improvement, bro. Quite the improvement, bro. But yeah, I wanted to show you guys how Sony PlayStation fanboys reacted when Death Stranding dropped on Xbox last week. There you go.
Damn it.
Yo, I want to
Yeah.
talk about this for a second, man.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
This whole business with Death Stranding, yo, it's like if we're talking about like a multi-platform strategy, Microsoft seems to be really direct. Like, look, we're just gonna put them, But this is an interesting version of of the same thing. Like, what if Sony just starts shedding IPs to make their money back, and them joints start making their way everywhere at that point, and whoever could deliver those IPs everywhere gets them 1st. What if that's their strategy? We could be talking about Sony losing IPs like, at a faster rate than they've ever lost IPs. PlayStation gamers are not even considering this.
Yeah.
That Death Stranding is not the last one.
Yeah.
Oh, it's definitely not going to be the last one.
Well, I mean, like we said last week, right? Remember that there was a petition letter from actual people and fans to buy what's his name? Killzone.
Mm-hmm.
They want to buy it off from Sony PlayStation because they're like, okay, you got all this greatness, right? Because I know how much people love that game or whatever, even though nobody played it like that and didn't blow up like that, but it has a cult following, right? And people were like, maybe if we, work on this game and do like a fun service type thing, people will like, we get to play the game too, and then it'll probably like,
Can I
revitalize
give props
the
to
game.
PlayStation about one thing for a moment?
Go ahead.
PlayStation Plus did just bring back Resistance 1 and 2.
Yeah, but
that's
not
awesome.
natively. That's good. I actually reposted.
It's not
that.
native. No,
It's
not native.
Yeah, so
And
what's the
Resistance
point?
3 has been there.
Yeah, but that's good. I think PlayStation Plus this month is really good. So if you got a PlayStation, subscribe this month because you get like, I think it was like shit, not Left 4 Dead, the other game, Dying Light. No, Dying Light was it? No. Oh shit, they got GTA and they got the other horror game. I forgot his name now because I'm on streaming. I usually like bring
Silent Hill
freeze
2?
here. Eh?
Silent Hill 2?
No. It wasn't Silent Hill. What was that? I reposted it, bro. It's goddamn, bro.
I'd have to look.
Shit, it's a good game. It's a part 2. It has a first part 2, but I forgot the because I'm having a brain fart moment right now because I'm on stream. I'm trying to concentrate in the show and also try to remember.
You're fine. You're
that I
fine.
say a long time. So here, hold up. I reposted it. I was like, PlayStation is actually like good this month. So I'm gonna show you guys. Yeah, here. All right. See, we fair here on this side, while on the other side they don't give a shit. Game Pass is trash. Don't get it. Xbox is trash. Don't get it. Don't play Halo. It's trash. You know what I'm saying? But we are fair here. So when PlayStation is having a good month or something, we'll let you know because we are the child.
Yeah, it was Dying Light too.
It was Dying Light.
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, I got it.
Dying Light 2. Is Siri? Excuse me. Inshin, like a dragon. Yakuza, MotoGP 24, Sims 4, GTA 5, and Digimon Survive.
Okay, here we go.
Yeah,
so
that's what I'm looking at.
Dying Light 2, like a Dragon Itchin, which is a good game. It's already on Game Pass too, by the way. Just to put it. MotoGP, which is a good racing game. Sims 4, man. Grand Theft Auto 5. Usually Game Pass and PlayStation Plus, they do it during the holidays. They put Grand Theft Auto. Like last year, we've seen it the same. Actually, it was Xbox first and then PlayStation. Now it's PlayStation first, and we probably see Grand Theft Auto making a way to Game Pass for the holidays, probably, hopefully. And then they have another game here in the bottom right, but I can't see the name. But either
Digimon Survive.
Oh, okay. So that's a good game. That's a good month for Sony PlayStation. So to be fair,
yeah,
they actually did pretty good this month for PlayStation.
And
Plus.
GTA 5 with the pisser, it does look good.
Yeah, I mean what I'm trying to say is that what happened here? What I'm trying to say is that Xbox, I mean that Sony PlayStation stepped it up from this month. So I feel like it's pretty.
They've had 2 banger months.
Yeah.
For a PlayStation Plus.
Yeah, they're investing a lot more on better games to hit that service.
The games that people want, the games that people are asking for.
Yeah. Anyways, let's keep going with the chat because we went to the horizon. We already talked about the flop. So let me see. Let me continue here. Maybe go a little further down.
While you're doing that, I would like to say the Nintendo World Report from somebody who enjoys Horizon. Okay, from somebody named Zachary Miller, did list the pros and cons of Lego Horizon on the Switch and why it's not selling. He says the pros: co-op is chaotic but appreciated. He honestly loves hearing the voice actors ham it up. Looks great and performs well, and it does. It's even for the Switch very smooth, and it has lots of customization options if you like that kind of thing. You know, they that you can put helmets and costumes on your characters. You can build a roller coaster into it. Even on the Switch, it runs great. He says the cons, though, the co-op is very chaotic. So how can it be chaotic and appreciated, but also very chaotic? And on it's one or the other. You know, lack of combat precision that's so satisfying from the main series, which we also know because it's a Lego game. What do you expect? So much of the village customization is completely superfluous. You know, again, building a roller coaster in Lego Horizon, it's taking a lot of spin off of the main franchise, and then
it's confusing.
Left out the Zero Dawn part of the plot.
Wow. All right.
So,
yeah. So yeah, I know the game didn't review very well either, right? And we see other Lego games review very well, like the Skywalker Sega. Bro, I love that game. The Lego Skywalker Saga. It's
Skywalker Saga, the complete saga.
I think that's my favorite Lego game. That one and Batman from the 360 days.
Yeah,
I think it was Batman from the 360 days. I remember playing that on an old ass PC before I got my 360. And
I got it upstairs.
It looked bad because I didn't have a graphic card or nothing. I was running that. I don't know. So it looked really bad, but I really enjoyed playing it. I even
onboard motherboard.
Yeah, it was crazy. But yeah, yeah, Elder Oliveira in the house, man. Demo Flow, are you on hermano? What do you mean by that? I'm Cuban, of course. I'm Latino. So is that what you mean, hermano, like Latino? Yes, I am Latino, of course, bro. You can hear it in my accent. I can't freaking hide it, bro. It is what it is. Let me see. Our leg saying, okay, hold on. Y'all talking in there, so sometimes highlighting these comments is like it doesn't make any sense. So yeah, Red Panda, we already cover. Why so serious in the house, man? What's good, player?
What's good?
What's good? Why so serious? Chris Jones in the house, but Xbox still in third place. Never won a generation. But bro, this is not about winning generations. This is about like winning the future. It doesn't matter what happened now, bro.
Can you imagine if Black Ops 6 makes Game of the Year?
Look, a lot of people. We're gonna get into the Game of the Year predictions.
Oh yeah, I know.
So we're gonna talk about.
Oop.
At the end of the day, are you are gaming with the trophies that Sony PlayStation won because of the generations that they won? That you think that they won? Because I mean, in my opinion, Xbox has been winning because I've always been using Xbox. So that's the console of choice that I've been using. So I feel pretty good about it. I've been having a great time, enjoying great franchises, enjoying great games now with amazing value. So I don't know. In my opinion, the ones that are winning are the the gamers, not not the freaking like you don't get nothing for PlayStation selling consoles, bro. Nothing. You don't even get a discount or nothing. We get Game Pass discounts. What do you guys get? You didn't get shit. Right. That's what you get. So it is what it is. Like us 45 in the house. Sony pretty much pulled the Judas to that guy with the most trophies in the world. We're gonna be talking about it. That's our next topic, actually. Cubine Gaming. Look up Xbox gamer playing counts for comparisons. Of course, everybody's playing Xbox, but nobody's telling you, bro. Nobody is telling you. Wasabi Kun in the house. Bring the order 1886 to PC, baby. That's coming, bro. Trust me, PlayStation, they want to put their games on PC. They want now because they know that once they put the games on PC after all the hype is gone, the games don't sell well. It is what it is. Like you need to sell your bread, your pizza while it's hot. You cannot give people.
We got a resident pony in the chat.
Yeah, no, ponies are always gonna be around.
Yeah, Chris Jones. Shout out to you for being here.
Shout out
Hey,
to
this
Chris Jones. Shout
Xbox
out to
everywhere
everybody.
shit, man. It's like a form of viral marketing,
Yep, it is what it is.
grassroots viral marketing.
And Jacob Novi has an idea, even better. Xbox buys the Killzone, Days Gone, and Knack, and more IPs. They could, bro. They could
Yo, I want
buy.
to talk about that real quick. I want to talk about that real quick.
Okay, go
Yo,
ahead.
I don't know if do you know any like developers listen to this podcast, Phil Spencer, whatever. But y'all need to get together with Sony. Whatever IPs they selling, in the Sony garage sale, you need to cop them shits. Get that Tenchu, get that Legends of Dragoon, get Marvel superheroes, whoever the hell owns that shit. Get your hands on that joint. Get Xenogears. Start making sequels to games that people ain't seen before. Bring back all these IPs that put them in places that people ain't never played them before. You got access to 4 billion MAUs. Buy them IPs off Sony out their garage sale if they selling them shits.
Yep.
Especially after the games did so successful in their day and their beloved franchise.
Hell
Can you
yeah.
imagine if they come to Xbox and PC in a new iteration of the game that were never
Yeah.
on Xbox before?
Yeah, exactly. Like
That's crazy.
Tenchu Z2. Make that Tenchu Z2 with From Software, fam. Like, let's get this joint going.
Yeah, I agree
Well,
with
From
you.
Software doesn't like making sequels, though. Not in that way.
Ah,
But that would be
That's
dope.
more them. But I feel you. I love the Xenogears and a couple of those games that you mentioned.
I'd love to have those games in Xbox. Why not? Why so serious in the house saying Xbox in third place, but makes more money than PlayStation? Yeah, make sense. No. Well, PlayStation makes more money in revenue, right? But profits is not. It's
No,
not a thing.
not anymore. Not with ABK.
Whoa, but you know what it is? I'm talking about like from the pony perspective. That's how they think.
Oh, because they don't want to. They don't
Exactly.
want to acclimate that ABK is now part of Xbox.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? Like, what you call it? Derek Jeter, right? Didn't play for the Yankees. The Yankees acquired him from somewhere else. That is what that's their logic. Xboxer Mike, smooth flow gaming was good play. Why so serious? Chris Jones in the house. Xbox makes more money, but it doesn't translate to triple A games. What do you mean? They have a bunch of triple
Resident
A
Pony.
games.
look.
What are we talking about? Holy
These ponies need
shit.
to understand something. When Sony came out and they was like, we didn't foster very many IPs after all these years, they was low key talking about Call of Duty. Why is Call of Duty the most played game? Why is it being played on Xbox the most? Why? Because that's where it came from. That's where everybody remembers that shit from. It started
Oh,
on
yeah.
PC, but it blew up on Xbox, and then Sony scooped that joint up, and Microsoft let them, scoop it up. They're like, yeah, go ahead. We got this. We already have a relationship with these people since the beginning. This is
Yep.
our
That was,
IP. You're
that
not
was
gonna get to keep
before
it.
Phil Spencer got
Yep.
involved. Don't forget.
Exactly.
Yep. That's
That
a
was
bad
way
move
before
letting
Phil
that game
Spencer.
go. That could
And
have like
now this is
changed
Call
a
of
lot.
Duty come home. That's all this
Mm.
happening. Call of Duty just came back home. It was always ours since the beginning.
Yeah.
Let
It's
it
back
go.
home, Papa.
Stop saying that ABK is separate. It's not separate. This has always been our shit. This is Xbox Studio shit since day one.
Oh, by the way, going back to the Xbox strategy, right, which is the main topic that we're discussing now.
Right.
Without disregarding what you just said, right? Did you hear about Avowed going to Battle.net, dropping on
Oh,
Battle.net?
I didn't
That's
hear about that.
huge. That's huge. Yeah, Avowed. Okay, hold on. Let me pull out the tweet. Let me talk about it real
Isn't
quick
that
because
also
this is
supposed to
part
be
of
in Game
the
Pass?
um.
I think Avowed is going to be in Game Pass.
Of course, Avowed is gonna be in Game Pass, but the way the Xbox is doing things, they're dropping things on Battle.net too. So it's
Oh,
gonna
yeah. We
be
just got
on
the
Battle.net.
Warcraft 1 and 2 remastered, the StarCraft 1 and 2 remastered.
Exactly. So I just want to go to Avowed and look, check out this news because a lot of people, a lot of people don't really get the strategy, and they only think that when they say that they're gonna be in more devices, more places, it means PlayStation, but it means all the shit like that, like Battle.net. There's people who exclusively utilize Battle.net. That's their shit.
Yeah.
There's BlizzardCon. There's literally an event just for people who love Blizzard games. You guys don't understand the
Well, the
dimensions.
Warcraft is 20 years old. That's
You
huge.
guys don't really get
Still
it.
huge after all these
This
years.
this Battle.net by itself is huge. You guys don't understand, bro. But let me show you here the news. So yeah, as you can see, Avowed, official post by the Avowed website, whatever. It's about launches on February 18, 2025. That's another first party Xbox game dropping on Game Pass as well. Hello.
Mhm.
And it's looking incredible. The latest trailer. I don't know you have to check it out, but you should check it out. Pre-order today for Xbox Series X and S, Xbox app, Battle.net, and Steam. Look how many
Look at
places
that.
it's dropping this game. This is set up for success. This game is gonna sell well. Or play it on day one with Game Pass. It's options, bro. Options. So buy the premium edition and get up to 5 days early access, two premium Game Pass, and access to About Dito art book and original soundtrack. They also have a $30 upgrade for this game if you want to play early.
For the digital, yeah, and it's 5 days early.
And it's 5 days early. Guess what I'm gonna do? Guess what I'm gonna do? Hustle, hustle,
You win
hard,
there.
hard. I'm in there 5 days early, and I'm gonna play it. If you don't want to spend the extra $30 because you're not a content creator like me, or you don't wanna, you can wait, or you're busy or whatever, you can go ahead and do so. Play it on Game Pass. But this is options, and by doing this, we're supporting the devs. We're adding to what I mean, to the bag. So, anyways, this is amazing news because this is dropping in bottom.net. A lot of people here are gonna be like, "Oh, this ain't shit. This ain't whatever." Think of it what you want. Now they're gonna show you whatever Steam sells, but they're not gonna show you how many people bought the $30 upgrade. They're not gonna show you how many people bought it off of bottom.net. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like Xbox, their strategy is gonna be amazing and it's gonna work. I feel like this is gonna work. And now this makes me scared and it makes me worried. So my next question to you guys is based on this strategy, and we know the level of success that they're gonna be seeing. We know this shit's work, and we know the exposure that these games get. Is Xbox going to get super big to the point that we gotta start looking at like this is gonna be fucked up for all the game developers and
Mhm.
and platforms, right? It's gonna be like that because this is what they're trying to do. They're just not trying to sell one console. They're trying to take over everywhere. Remember where PlayStation wanted to take over the living rooms, you know,
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
right.
and
They
they
wanted
and
to
they wanted to
eliminate the
take over the
PC.
PC, right?
That's
They
right.
wanted to replace the PC. Well, this is what Xbox is doing in a much bigger scale. They're replacing everything that you thought it was like the way you game, and they replacing it with this shit. So the new
Shout
games that
out to Farq you in the chat.
shout out to FarQ. Shout out to
Yo,
all of you
Fark.
guys. Really appreciate you. Hey, hit the like button, subscribe if you're new to the channel. 45
Yep,
people
yep.
here, bro. Hit that shit. Next week, we're gonna be dropping a song in here. So I want you to come over here and hang out with us. We got a lot of shit going on. Your boy them flow in the kitchen like Yeezy. You know what I'm saying? Cooking, cooking,
So,
cool.
so I want to address two things right now. Okay,
Yeah.
for the Xbox strategy and Call of Duty towards uh, uh, Chris in the chat.
There
Right?
you go.
You said that Call of Duty is best played on PlayStation, right? Then why is this an article? This was a week after the game launched.
Go ahead. Yep.
52% of US Xbox Series X and S players launched Call of Duty Black Ops 6 the Monday after its release. And here's a number to throw out for you, all right? They say that in the first week, Call of Duty Black Ops 6 broke record numbers in player engagement, in all of the player sales, the highest Game Pass subscribers spike that has ever been seen. And if PlayStation and Steam are 60% increased from Modern Warfare 3, okay, just to put that into perspective, Modern Warfare 3 had 6.5 million players. 60% increasement is 10.8 million players, which means Call of Duty Black Ops 6 had over 20 million players, 21 to 22 million players day one.
Yes, sir.
That's
Day
ex-
one.
that's that's huge.
That's wild,
That is
bro.
why it's
Crazy
always on the
numbers.
top of the charts.
Yep. Hey, Sony PlayStation wishes they had these numbers. The wishes they well, by the way, we remember Jim Ryan. He said if Xbox acquired ABK, Sony PlayStation business won't recover. And
Nope.
look, I'm pretty sure he said he believed in generations. I didn't believe in that much, but when he says something like this, I'm like, yeah, this motherfucker is scared. He's scared. So that's what it. Yeah, when somebody's scared, that's what they do.
You're
They
right.
run it. You know, hey, bro, it is what it is. He's scared. That's the actual truth. Anyways, man,
Yeah.
this is
He
Xbox
I,
strategy.
I think that he knows that a stronger Xbox brand with stronger communities behind it is going to make a more powerful console at a cheaper price. And
Mhm.
Sony cannot keep up with that shit.
That's right. Hey, listen,
They have the IPs, but they refuse to foster the good ones.
They have
facts.
so many delicious ones too. So many.
Mhm. Oh my God, man.
Mhm.
So yeah, to all of you who just got here to wrap it up, the Xbox strategy, because I mean we've been speaking for the last hour, right? About something that we already knew. Xbox is trying to be in every device, right? In
Parky
every
says, check your
device.
DMs.
Check my DMs. Oh man, let me go check my
What did he
DMs.
do this time?
And oh my
What
God,
did he do?
to check my DM or check yours?
Yours.
Mine.
He said to take yours.
He sent me a photo. Ah, fuck you.
What did he do?
Let me go ahead and show you guys, bro. This is what he did, man. So yeah, this is me now. This is a new Horizon Forbidden West now. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I'll
Demo
shave that
Forbidden West.
beard, little bit of work on that nose, pair of double D's.
Oh
I
man, Parky's
smash.
on something else.
Hey, shout out to Far Q, bro. I love it. Hey, this shit is funny as hell, bro. Yo, hey, keep cooking, bro. Keep cooking. We love that shit. Hey, so that's Far Q making fun of me. He loves doing that. I like that shit,
Farq's
bro.
gonna have the chat asking if you got a sister or some shit.
Yeah. No, I don't have a sister. I have a cousin. She have 4 kids. If you want that, that's your
There you go,
maletin.
chat.
That's your maletin. I have beautiful cousins too, but they all like they're all taking them with kids, bro. But like, yeah, we kind of cute on this side, bro. I'm not gonna lie. So yeah, bro. That's a funny shit. So shout out to Far Q, bro. Love the humor. So yeah, man.
Yeah.
Like I was saying, to wrap it up, Xbox strategy, what they're trying to do is that reach every device that they could possibly get. This doesn't mean that they're gonna put games directly on PlayStation right away. That this is like all that is. This is all about putting games on PlayStation. It's about every freaking device. PlayStation just happens to be another device that will get Xbox games eventually, maybe, perhaps. There's a
Some.
slight chance some games are going, some are not. You know what I'm saying? It's a case by case basis. It's the same thing that Phil Spencer's been saying. It's gonna be case by case basis. We're gonna do it in franchises that it makes sense to pour, etc., to make him better, to make him bigger, to give him more exposure, whatever the reason. The whole point is like the games are gonna sell, people are gonna eat, devs are gonna be able to keep their jobs, Xbox is gonna continue growing, and more gamers will have access to more games. So now tell me down there, why and how is this bad? And for who?
I don't see it.
Because if you already have an Xbox console, why you mad, bro? You got the games already. Why you mad though? You mad because you wanted to get a PlayStation and hope for Xbox games on the PlayStation? Because let me tell you something, bro. Like the games that went to PlayStation, that was it. We haven't heard anything. Like Indiana Jones, that's it. That's the next one, right? After that, like, and I'm pretty sure the Xbox is now getting to the point that they're like, you know what? We're gonna be transparent and we're gonna tell you when a game is going. So there's no rumors, there's no like Team Dogs and
Yeah.
Shinobis and Zuby Techs trying to like spread some rumors. You already know the strategy. They keeping it real. So it's up to you if you want to rock with Xbox or not. But I just wanna leave this freaking topic behind. But before, I'm gonna say something. It doesn't matter where you play, you are gonna be interacting with Xbox. And that's the bottom line. And
There ain't
that's
no
what
way
they want.
around it.
And that's what every company wants. Don't let it lie to you. Like if you have a business, you know that you want as many customers as you want. Me with a channel, I can tell you, I want as many people watching as I could possibly get. I want to be in as many platforms as possible so to get exposure, because you never know when your shit is gonna hit, man. You never know. I have Instagram, bullshit. I have TikTok. I'm getting no traction in there. I have X. I guess some more or less. I got like 500 followers or some shit. But here I got YouTube, and look, I'm close to 2,000 subscribers. You know what I'm saying? One of them is gonna hit. So you need to be everywhere. The same way, the same strategy that Xbox is utilizing to be everywhere. And the games are the ones that are being recognized, because for a long time we were being told that Xbox games ain't shit. And look at yourself now. Look at yourself now playing Xbox games, begging for Xbox games, wishing for Xbox games. So was it the Xbox games that were bad, or you just hated on Xbox and wanted to play this game somewhere else? So Xbox figured you out. He was like, you wanted to play somewhere else? Here you go. Now if you want to play, and if you really like this franchise, I suggest you to get an Xbox or a PC, because that's
Moving
what
into
we
the
are.
next topic, Jacob Novak says that he has a new DM for you for that trophy hunter.
Oh yeah, we're gonna get into that. I got it.
He says he has a new DM for you.
Yeah, I already seen it. Thank you, Jacob. Thank you.
Okay.
This is gonna be our next topic. So what I'm trying to say here, bro, is like this affects no one. I'm still gonna be rocking with Xbox. I'm not gonna get a PlayStation 5 Pro. Hell the fuck no. I'm not gonna spend $700 for a console that do the same shit that my other console does. So I mean, there's no really a point. If you really like Xbox, you're gonna stick with Xbox. If you don't like Xbox, you're gonna go ahead and shake your cheeks so you can get you a PlayStation 5 Pro for $700 and more. You know, it is what it is. That's up to you what you want to do. In my opinion, I'm not doing it. I continue to rock with Xbox. I continue to hack Game Pass. I continue to enjoy all the franchises, because if I want to play PlayStation games, I could just go ahead and do it on my PC. It's right there. We show you a bunch of freaking games. In this year alone, Sony PlayStation has dropped like 8 games on PC. Let that sink in. Like 8 games on PC. We're talking about Horizon Forbidden West remaster, whatever. We're talking about The Last of Us remaster thing that they did. We're talking about Helldivers 2. We're talking about Concord. We're talking about Lego Horizon. We're talking about what was the other thing that dropped? Until Dawn. That's 6 games already they dropped on PC. So you cannot come over here and tell me that Sony PlayStation is not putting the games everywhere. You cannot come over here and tell me that Sony
the only people who don't want to see it are the ponies.
The only people who don't want to see it are the ponies. The only people who don't want to talk about it are the ponies. And that's the bottom line. It is what it is. Either you like it or you hate it. The fact is that Xbox is going to continue to get stronger and bigger. You're going to go ahead and get you a PlayStation, and then you're going to come back to Xbox one way or another via your PlayStation, or maybe you get sick of PlayStation that this dude we're about to talk about, and you know what I'm saying, and come to Xbox, which takes me to the next topic. And we're gonna get into the next topic. I'm gonna say my piece. We're gonna chat, and then we're gonna get you guys pieces in here. So yeah, the biggest Sony PlayStation fan just quit. He just quit. We're talking about hold up. Let me pull out the
and mind you, this is a true PlayStation gamer.
Yeah, an actual PlayStation gamer. We're not talking about Jada. We're not talking about
no. He's somebody who actually plays his games.
Yeah. This was kind of like sad to see, right? So
absolutely.
Finally, this is super sad because the guy was really dedicated to be the #1 trophy hunter in PlayStation. Guy,
and he was for the longest.
Yep. But then something happened, and then we're gonna cover
yep.
that no other Sony PlayStation fanboy is gonna tell you. You're not gonna see this information anywhere else. This is just us here, letting you know that some people are leaving Sony PlayStation because some shady shit is happening in that company, and you guys don't want to know about it. So here we are, bro. God damn it! If I can find it, so many bookmarks, dude. Yesterday, holy shit. Goddamn, bro. Hold on. There it is. Goddamn, bro. What is this shit? Because I have one video that he did that he actually. So I wanted to see the reaction here with you guys. he had a video that he there you go. Okay, so
Shout out to
we're
Ryu
gonna
Art in the chat.
yeah. Shout out to everybody. Shout out. We're about to watch Hakum with the
Yes,
official
let's.
Wrestling Nation from PlayStation. We're about to watch his video. He's translated in subtitles. So hold on one second. It's translating subtitles, so pay attention to the subtitles. The translation might be a little bit iffy, but here we go, man.
شهرين بس امتنعت وبسبب الظلم والفساد اللي انا شفته الصراحه مضطر ان انا انزل هذا الفيديو واشرح فيه
We
سبب
can't see the subtitles because the.
You can see it.
قطع
logo.
علاقتي نهائيا
Okay.
مع شركه بلاي ستيشن. طبعا شباب قبل ادش في الموضوع خليني اعرف عن نفسي. انا متاكد في ناس قاعد تتابعني الحين ما تعرف منو حكوم. وايد حصلت متابعين هذه
Okay,
الايام
so
وما
basically,
يعرفون
hold
منو
on.
حكوم يبون يعرفون عني اكثر قبل
Because
ادش في الموضوع.
Okay, because the thing is that I didn't notice that it was 22 minutes, so it's super long. So, and I know a lot of you guys listen to the show, but it might be like, what the hell is going on when you tune in into the show and you see this guy talking. But here we go. Let me go ahead and play a little bit. We're not gonna play the whole thing, 22 minutes in here. We're not gonna give it, but we're gonna play a couple of maybe clips and see. Hold up.
طبعا انا اسمي عبد الحكم يلقبوني باسم حكوم. انا ترى العب العاب الكترونيه من قبل بلاي ستيشن من الثمانينات من ايام نينتندو وسيجا وصخر وغيره. تألقت بجهاز البلاي ستيشن حبيته وايد من ايام البلاي ستيشن 1 الى ما وصلنا الى البلاي ستيشن 3. بلاي ستيشن 3 دخل فيه نظام الاونلاين ودخل فيه نظام اسمه تروفي سيستم اللي هو الجوائز. انت تلعب العاب يطلعون لك جوائز فوق وانت تختم اشياء في اللعبه. فانا قدرت في سنه 2009 ان اصير الاول في العالم في تجميع هذه الجوائز يعني.
So basically, what he's saying is that he been playing PlayStation since day one, since the PlayStation day one's times. And once he found out about the trophy system, he dedicated himself to being the number one trophy hunter, right? So
اول في
we're gonna move on a little.
يعني مع ناس ما اكيد يعني ما وصلني
Don't tell me they closed the servers to upload that shit.
Okay, so the thing is, because I don't really want, like, I thought that it was gonna be a good idea to show it, but now that I'm actually doing, I don't feel like you guys are gonna watch the whole thing. So we can just like read his statement, which I feel like is the like maybe the most important thing. Maybe we can,
Yeah, you can just add a link
video.
to it in the description below.
Exactly, I'll add the link to in the description,
So
and
if
then
they
you
want to
guys
watch
can
it,
go
they
check
can.
it out if you want to. But here's his statement, right? Am I still sharing? Okay, hold up. Here it is, because I don't want to like lose viewers because like a lot of people don't understand what he's saying and shit. So Hakum saying my official resignation for PlayStation videos, video due to corruption and oppression with evidence. So in this video, he's gonna show you some evidence. So go ahead and watch it. Let me make it a little bit bigger just for you guys. So the translation isn't very accurate and goes fast sometimes. So I will write the story here. I know it's a long video, but it's a must watch. So you guys go ahead and watch the video when I add the description later. So he says, keep in mind, this isn't about you supporting or hurting me. It's about sensitive data leakage and company corruption. So everyone is in it. You guys mark those words. So I was going to release this video a few months back, but I held back due to the problem being solved and I kept quiet. Here's my story. Before I start, I want to introduce myself. Okay, so basically, he's the biggest trophy hunter in the PlayStation Network community, whatever. So he has a bunch of achievements and a bunch of trophies, and he's dedicating himself to being like the number one gamer on the PlayStation. So on September 9, my account was permanently suspended for no reason, and I received no email at all. Even when I talked to customer support, they didn't help at all. So again, Sony PlayStation customer support notorious for not working. Notorious. Everybody knows that. Yeah. And this is another thing that Sony PlayStation fanboys don't even tell you. And they even said it themselves, like, oh, bro, I'm tired of Sony not giving me a refund. I'm tired of Sony not communicating, but they still go ahead and chill for Sony, right? So I was then lucky to get in touch with another department, and they say I was then lucky. That's funny, the wording. To get in touch with another department, and they said they will look into the matter. So a few days later, I received the message on WhatsApp from a random person saying my data are leaked on the internet and the user is bribing PlayStation employees and stealing user data and selling them, banning them. All photos and evidence are in the video. Wow. The photos clearly show PlayStation admin computers, which no user can access on a normal computer. So this is straight out of a dragon's mouth. Like this was actually happening on a PlayStation. So this information was all forwarded to PlayStation for investigation. The scammer even called me and tried to get private data from me, which is showing in the video too. And that was also forwarded to PlayStation. After all that amount of evidence, PlayStation replies, and I was shocked. They said, you have violations. You platinum games which require 100 hours to platinum in few hours. You completed games in 0 minutes. You logged in over 2,000 accounts on your PlayStations, and you logged in 29 PlayStations. What the fuck? So it looks like somebody hacked his account and started like doing a bunch of crazy shit to like tarnish his reputation. So he was like, what the hell? What is that game which I played in a few hours and required 100? PSN profiles will insta flag me for that. And that's true. Then I remember something called out trophy pops or platinum pops, which all of you trophy hunters know. If you platinum Spider-Man, for example, on PlayStation 4 in 50 hours, then boot up the PS5 version, you earn it in 1 minute. Oh, so upgrading to a PlayStation fucked him up. You know, fucked up his
Yeah, I
account.
was talking with somebody that's in Alex's Discord that has the PlayStation 5 Pro that says that Sony doesn't know their own system. If you play the older game, you get all the trophies for that game, and you log in on the PlayStation 5 or even on PC, and it has trophy support now, and you log in your PSN on PC. Every single trophy that you've earned translates over.
Wow. Okay, so now they connected the ecosystem. So see, they following into Xbox footsteps because what they really want to do, Xbox is like, you know, just yeah,
They don't know their own system.
yeah, but they don't really understand. So okay, that's something normal, and the system is implemented by PlayStation themselves.
See,
right? So auto pop is a bannable offense now. That's what he was saying. And regarding the 0 minute games, that are loads of games on PlayStation which can be completed platinum in 10 seconds, 20 seconds, 30 seconds, etc. Every trophy hunter knows this. So he's saying there's some games out there that you could do in 10 seconds, 20 seconds, whatever. That's crazy. Because you know how it is, trophy hunters, they always find like the easiest way, fastest way to get those trophies, and that's fair because that's their grind. So why those employees don't understand their own, why those employees don't understand their own system? Exactly like you're saying, PowerBoss. Do I need to teach them all this? And regarding the 2,000 accounts, I've been playing since 2007. That's 17 years. You think as a trophy hunter, I would not have a lot of accounts for their online games, and I have a lot of users lending me games, which PlayStation themselves say game sharing is fine, right? Remember that shit?
Yeah.
So regarding the 29 consoles again, 17 years, I had over 10 PlayStation 3s, 5 or 6 PlayStation 4s, 4 PlayStation Vitas, 2 PlayStation 5, and 2 PlayStation TVs. Is that what he means? PlayStation TVs?
That's what it looks like.
Jeez, I see where the sales are coming from.
So he been replacing the consoles, you know, maybe they broke, maybe he used it for a while, then give it away to somebody else or whatever.
Has multiple systems so that he has all the
He's a PlayStation guy. He probably had like 10 PlayStations, one goes to one, playing one game, maybe at the same time, all that shit, you know. So your account is bound to one console and you can put it in another. That's another thing, right? So it doesn't matter with Xbox. You can like basically put your account anywhere. I could go to my friend's house and log in, and that's it.
Yeah.
Play my games and download my whole library if I have it. So
on his PlayStation.
Yeah. So what I see from this PlayStation is running away from the real issue, which is user data leakage, and just threw me under the bus. So they put this issue under the rug and get it over with. Companies will always blame the user for these mistakes. If your accounts get banned or email changed for no reason, that is 100% stolen with this method, and your data are on the black market. There is no other explanation, and it's over for you. So for everybody who always saying, oh, you guys don't want to get a PlayStation Network, but you're so quick to get an Xbox type thing, like this shit don't happen on Xbox like that, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like PlayStation is being known for, like, you know, their services being down, for the data to be leaked. For they've been hacked. I don't know how many times last year, right? I think they got hacked like twice last year, and even some of these studios things got compromised, but they didn't even want to pay the ransom, something like that. I remember last year. So as you see, guys, how can I trust a company who sells user data to some scammers on the internet and get away with it? Even after the mountain of evidence I showed them, I showed, they still wouldn't accept it and just told me we will raise the ban after 45 days. They also removed me from the partnership program, which is
That's
fucked
messed
up.
up.
Yep, got fucked up. My account is back, yes, but I can't live with this oppression and corruption. So I had to share the story with everyone. The video shows evidence of user data leakage from Telegram groups, including staff from a Gran Turismo company, Polyphony, and the #2 trophy hunter on PlayStation Network. I have more images, but I just posted a few in the video. It clearly shows PlayStation admin computers and not a normal user computer. What do you think? Keeping the love and hate about Hakuma aside, your data are about being sold in the black market, and this is corruption as I see it. I hope the CEO of PlayStation looks into this and solve this matter ASAP. You know that nothing's gonna happen. Any media who wants more detail or a story this matter, please contact me on my email. Wow,
And he even
his email
labeled
is
his
there.
email PSN Hakum.
I wonder if IGN, if any of these outlets are looking into this, because this is important. This is like, a person who dedicated his whole life to supporting PlayStation, to becoming the greatest gamer, and now the disappointment slapping in the face, like that, because of corruption. Because there's really no other way to see it. Somebody, it looks like the #2 trophy hunter wanted to get him out of game. So what he did was like contact somebody from PlayStation and have him leak his data, and that's exactly what it happens. So this is
No, I
terrible.
think he says he's friends with the #2
Oh, he's
trophy
friends
hunter.
with him. That he was trying to like help him
But you
out.
gotta think, if they're the top 10 in the world of how many platinum trophies that a system has, you gotta think that they're gonna be friends because they're gonna be comparing trophies. Maybe some of those top people just don't like some of the games here and there, or it's not a game for them.
Wow. And
So
here
that's
are the
possible.
trophies. So trophies,
Yeah,
he
I
had
agree.
207,000 trophies plus, bro. Crazy.
Two hundred
7,000
thousand.
platinum, bro. This guy was goaded. Um, man,
Absolutely.
that sucks that he lost all of this, all his dedication to gaming for decades, right? Gaming, terrible, terrible situation. I feel
Let's not
really
think
sorry
about
for
how
him
much
though.
money he spent on the games that he actually purchased either
And the
over the
consoles,
That's
you
years.
right.
see,
He
he
just took his
listed that he
library on
had.
some petty shit.
Yeah,
And
that
for
was
Sony to lose
crazy.
this type of a fan, that's a major blow.
I want to get you guys
Yeah.
take on this, but I want to first address a shot. I see I had like 50 comments in there that I haven't even seen yet. It's crazy. So let me start with Otto C. Thank you, Rock. How you doing, man? He says Sony fans need to understand that not everybody likes Sony games, even though they think they are the best. Personally, I only got God of War. Everything else, PlayStation, you can keep. I'm gonna be honest with you, man. I'm not really into Sony PlayStation games like that. And look, it shows. I got a Steam account, perfectly capable PC to play these games. I haven't bought one PlayStation game off of Steam. Even if I see, like the other day, I think I see Horizon, the original Horizon Zero Dawn for like $10, $11, something like that. And I didn't even like Days Gone for like $5. And Days Gone is like a game that I really like to play because I feel like it might be one of the games, the Sony games that actually can resonate with the Xbox gamers, right? Because it's like
True.
more dynamic, zombies, shit like that.
It's a
You know
zombie
how it
hunting
is.
game, yeah.
Yeah, and it's a shooter, so I feel like it'll resonate with more with Xbox gamers. But yeah, like you're right, bro. Not everybody likes that shit. To me, in my opinion, it's kind of boring. Horizon, all these games. Death Stranding too. I mean, Death Stranding was
hmm
boring as hell. Like it's funny when I
People
upload
say
the
it takes
video.
like 3 to 6 hours in order to get into the good story of Death Stranding.
Yeah, a lot of people say like, "Oh, you Xbox guys like cap for Death Stranding now because it's Xbox and now it's a good game." No, it's still boring. I tried on PC Game Pass a long time ago. Played for like 2 3 hours. I was like, this is not for me because I have to carry dead people around. It's boring and shit. Nobody gives a damn. And I was like, yeah, I don't. The story is awesome, but I don't want to get through the gameplay, which is like the whole point of playing a game. You need to be more focused on the gameplay, a little bit less on the story. You need to have an engaging story with good gameplay, and that's the recipe for hey, this game is good. But in the Kojima side, it was more about the story, less about the gameplay. It was too simple for me. I was like, I'm out of here. So Chris Jones in the house. Actually, I get AAA games. I don't know what he's talking about.
Yeah, Concord.
Space Shot saying Xbox makes more money, but I think that's kind of the real story here. Now that Xbox surpassed Windows in revenue, Microsoft is paying attention. That's a huge deal, and that's
And
true.
we know Satya is on it.
Yep. So okay. So Xbox is literally an experiment. It started off as an experiment. It's like, okay, we're gonna do this and see how it goes,
That's
and
very
it turned
true.
out to be a hit. And now Microsoft is seeing where gaming is heading and how big gaming is. Now we got gaming Olympics, bro. Gaming Olympics. We fucking made it, bro. As gamers, we fucking made it. This is like another wing, another branch of entertainment, bona fide and certified. And look, it's making money, right? And it's keeping people engaged and it's keeping the conversation going. There's a whole section of Twitter dedicated to gaming, bro. There's a whole section on Instagram, TikTok, all of it, all everywhere has a dedicated section to gaming, which because it matters, because it's a big part of the entertainment industry. So that's why all these companies are noticing. That's why Xbox is noticing. It's like this shit is getting bigger and bigger. Like you see a bunch, like the fury, right, that people have with games like Fortnite, with now Call of Duty, the phenomenon, right, and how big these games get, how big the gaming industry could become. Satya Nadella is paying attention, so he's like, we could turn this into something. So,
I
Negative
have
Zero,
some interesting to share to add
go
to your
ahead, go
point,
ahead.
real quick, demo.
Yeah, go for it.
Your boy Seamus, the godfather of Xbox, right? He told the story in the Xbox documentary about how they turned the Xbox team and the Windows team sort of into like a little competition within the company. And these motherfuckers in Seamus's team, Seamus Blackley, shout out to Seamus, by the way, because he's a really funny dude. They had, y'all guys have had him right on Point for Gamers, right?
Yeah, they had an interview with him.
Yeah,
a great interview, by the way. You guys got to check
it
that
out.
shit
Go check it out. Yeah.
Point.
Shout out to On Point for
But
Gamers.
Go. Yeah. Shout out to On Point. Yo, so my man's they broke into the Microsoft HQ and they stole Windows and they fucking disassembled that shit and they made it faster and better and so much more efficient, right? That within the company internally, these dudes let the essentially the DirectX team influence the design of Windows. So the Windows that we're enjoying today was directly influenced by the design team that created the Xbox. So once again, we're seeing this rumor coming up again where the Surface team is taking over the Xbox. And now, Demo, you're just talking about how the Xbox revenue skyrocketed OD high. So it's just another example of just more influence of Xbox gaming on the flow of things within Microsoft also.
Yeah. So that's it. Let me know what do you guys think about PowerBoss? What do you think about this dude leaving PlayStation? How does that make you feel? Do you think this is like right? Like, do you think PlayStation is correct? Do you think what do you think? What are your thoughts?
Oh, hell no, it's not correct. I mean, he has evidence, he has screenshots, he sent them everything that was happening. And for PlayStation to just disregard this and say, oh no, we're just going to still lift your ban in 45 days and everything that he spent, it's astronomically asinine of them to do. Because he's one of the people that covered PlayStation, played the PlayStation games, and showed the world exactly what to do. He may not have been the best player in the world, but he shows that he cares about every single game that PlayStation has ever put out. For them to just up and ban his account for any reason without
contacting
without contact, yeah, exactly. And then getting some weird WhatsApps and Telegrams and whatever other instant
Yeah.
messages, PlayStation messages directly, and then showing that it's from an internal Sony computer. There is no way in hell that Sony has any leg to stand on to say, hey, this wasn't our doing, or this is an auto thing. And the fact that a PlayStation employee is being bribed in order to
Mhm. Yeah.
leak his information, and he proved 29 consoles,
It looks really bad though.
and who knows how many PlayStation 1s and 2s he had in that time too.
Yeah.
It's
Wow.
really a travesty.
Yeah, Power
Crazy.
Boss. There needs to be some kind of I don't know, maybe Congress gets involved or some shit like that. Some kind of law where they can't take your library from you. You feel me? Like,
Well, in his country, I don't think they would approve any message like that. But at the same time, you have to think, um, when something like that happens, how can you literally ignore the evidence that's there? I hope the guy
yeah,
that leaks information gets found out, caught, because they got screenshots of the computer. They can trace who logged into that computer at that specific time to find the information. They have to have all the logs of that. The admin at PlayStation, if
yeah,
they
yeah,
are even half of it worth a damn, can find out. And I hope the guy that leaked the information gets fired at the very least. And
Yeah.
hopefully, Hakum gets some retribution and
Yeah.
gets something out of it. And
Yeah.
hopefully he comes back to PlayStation.
Yeah, poor guy,
Honestly.
poor guy. Because he obviously loved PlayStation. You can tell that he's heard about this, and then look, we don't want to see a gamer crying or a gamer feeling bad because what I mean, at the end of the day, we play this shit because we love it, man. This is our passion. So I mean, even though he might be the biggest pony, right? You guys call it that. I wouldn't call him a pony. He's an actual fan. Um, Respect to him for all he's achieved. Hopefully, he can get his achievements back, his trophies back. He deserves it. And hopefully, PlayStation fixes this because this is a shit that they gotta be paying attention to. And this is
You
a
got some
shit
super
that,
chats.
that you're hearing too, right? On an Xbox channel. So I want you to let that sink in. What we do over here, we're not out here to slander ponies. We here to look out for the gamers. Yeah, we call you ponies out because you misbehaved. Bad kid, he gotta get punished. It is what it is, man. But it's all love. At the end of the day, I do this for the community, so you guys open your eyes, get the better deal, get
And let it sink in
get to
also
play
that
what you want
Hakum
to
is
play.
my age.
Damn. All right.
Hakum is 40 years old at least in my age.
Yeah.
I grew up in the 80s. I was born in 83.
Nice.
My birthday is next month.
All right, happy birthday next month. Christmas. Oh, you're one of those guys that only get one gift for both.
Actually, no.
he gets
Being
4 times
Jewish,
the
I
gifts.
get more.
like my girlfriend. My
I'm
girlfriend
Jewish,
she gets one
so I
gift
get
for both.
Hanukkah. Usually my birthday falls on one of the days of Hanukkah.
Hey, shout out to Riot Gaming, man. Thank you for coming through, all of you. Shout out to Xbox Jones. He's saying Xbox more consumer friendly while they're ripping everybody off at the blue team, and that's the truth, man. It shows. It shows. It shows. So yeah, bro.
Facts.
Holy crap. So we're gonna get into our last topic. We got half hour. I don't know. You say that had super chats. I don't know why it's not showing here. I haven't seen no super chat. You say I have super chats?
Yeah,
Yeah,
read
you
them
got
all
a
off, yo.
$2 from Adidas 20. Pony love hurting the pony's hearts.
Shout out to Adidas 20. I don't know why I cannot see my super chats, bro.
I see it in the StreamYard.
You see it in StreamYard?
What
Yeah,
else?
under
Yeah.
the starred,
Under the what?
under starred comments.
Yeah, but it doesn't show me that section. It doesn't show me star. This is
Really?
fucking weird. It doesn't show me. Yeah,
Hold
it
on.
doesn't show me.
Oh.
So that's weird. Thank you, Adidas, man. I wish I could highlight your comment. This fucking sucks, bro. What the hell?
I don't know.
Why you put it
Second
down?
one is from Dayreezy, $5. He says publishers and devs saw what happened to Concord. Sony got hostages. Kojima said, "Hell nah, don't want that to happen to me. You're on your own, Sony."
Holy crap. What the hell, bro? This is so freaking annoying, man. But anyway, thank you guys for the donation, man. I don't know what the hell is happening with the super chats. I cannot highlight it. I can only see the comments, but you already know, man. Much love. Really appreciate what you said. I know
And
what the hell
then
happened.
Jay Fuller for $5 says, "Please stop pronouncing the second part of Nick's name."
Oh no, that was from last week. That was from last week. That's not. That's not
Oh, it didn't clear.
yeah, I don't know what happening. I think StreamYard is bugging out. Yeah.
Oh,
I know
okay.
Adidas did a super chat, but it didn't show. But anyways, move
All
on. It's
right.
just the software's you know what I
My
mean?
bad then. My
You know, it's
bad.
all good. It's all good.
Shout out to him anyway.
Shout out to them. Yeah. So yeah, we're gonna close this topic because I mean we feel bad for him and everything, but we gotta move on because we got something going on today. We're gonna see. Let me see. Here game of the year nominations, the predictions. So I think the nominations, the way it goes. Let me go ahead and here look for Geoff Keighley or whatever.
Yeah, he says the predictions are coming out Monday.
Yeah,
Predictions with
he say on
quotations.
Monday, but you know we gotta win the race. We gotta win the race. Hold up. Let me click here. Okay. So the game of the year is around the corner, dude. Around the fucking corner. So Geoff Keighley tweeted, okay, here we go. Monday, the nominees for the 10th anniversary of the Game Awards will be revealed. Join me for our global nomination announcement, live stream at noon Eastern Time, 9 a.m. Pacific Time, and 5 p.m. GMT at thegameawards.com. Exactly 1 month onto the show. So that's freaking dope. What do you guys think about that? Are you guys excited for the Game Awards, or is it nothing burger for you?
I don't know, yo. For me, it's like a bit of a nothing burger because we all know what's gonna happen. We know what's gonna get nominated for Game of the Year. They've already selected it since day one. And if they didn't put that game as Game of the Year, we know if Nintendo cries on a cartridge or a CD, that joint's gonna get Game of the Year also. That
Holy
tier
crap.
is gonna get Game of the Year, fam.
Okay,
So
so
I don't know.
so I got a question. How many games did they get the nomination? Is it 5 or 6? Is it 5
I
games?
believe it's 5 is usually the top 5. Top 5 or top 6.
Let me see. Hold on. He didn't say how many, but I
It's
can't
usually top
remember
5
last year. So we're
because I
gonna
think
say
last year was 5.
I think we're gonna do 5. So okay,
Yeah,
I'll go first, I guess.
sure.
So I would say Astrobot number
Yep, that's
1
the one.
because you
There it
already
goes right
know.
there. That's the one I was talking about.
Final Fantasy 7 Rebirth.
Yeah.
I would say Metaphor Refantasia. I will put that in
Oh,
there
that's a good one.
because this is like mine, you know, like thinking of games that I think they could make. Okay, so this is my prediction, right, of what is gonna be nominated, but of shit that I like. Okay, so it's biased. All right, so I would say Astro Ball because I know they did that, and then I'm gonna say, I say Metaphor. I will put in there Hell Divers. I think they is gonna get a nomination on this. I would put in there. Mm, damn, I'll put in there Space Marine because I feel like that game, um, you know, was really something. And I'll put Stalker 2 in there. Those are those are the ones that I put Astrobot because I
Is
feel
Indy
like
and
that one
Stalker
is
2 going to be
Stalker 2.
Stalker 2 and Flight Sim going to be making the cut for the Game Awards though?
I don't know if
They
Stalker
come out
is
next
gonna
week,
make. Stalker comes 5 days.
and so does
Damn.
Flight Sim, 4 days.
Yeah.
I think
Holy
they missed the
shit.
cutoff.
They missed the cut.
I think so.
Okay, so
Otherwise, I'd agree
They
with you.
don't do DLC.
two games. So again, Astrobot, Metaphor, Space Marine. I would throw in there Space Marine. I'll throw in there. Was it the name? I don't know because I'm
I
a
think
nerd.
Lord Louis hit it on the head with Black Myth Wukong.
Black Myth Wukong. Yeah, because but let's keep it real.
It did sell well.
I will put Call of Duty in there, and I'm gonna tell you why.
Oh
Okay,
yeah.
I gotta put Call of Duty in there because it's been the game that has the most cloud this year. It ain't no
Mhm.
game that has like you could argue that Black Myth Wukong, all of that, but if you go ahead and check Black Myth Wukong, ain't nobody playing that shit now. That's
A
just
lot
me.
of things have adjusted over the years. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But Black Ops, 6 is gonna be played
Cold
all year
facts.
long. All year long. Season 1 just came out yesterday. My brother-in-law, who told me, shout out to him. I told him you were gonna be playing Call of Duty this year. He told me, "Nah, I'm done with Call of Duty." And he's done with the camel grind. He got shout
Oh
out to
Jesus Christ!
Mr. Biz. He got all
My
the
God.
what's the last camel? The purple one. What's it called? The
Nebula.
no, yeah, he got that one. He already in
Jesus.
all fucking weapons, all fucking weapons. He's sick
On all weapons?
in all
Holy
weapons,
hell!
in all weapons, bro. He's crazy, except for the new ones, right? So he's really good. He's put a lot of time into it, and look, he's done with it. And he's like, bro, I'm playing again because of season 1, and I said that I was gonna be done with this game after the camel grind. And
I barely hit Prestige 1.
I'm prestige about to hit prestige 3. But yeah,
Okay,
he's
okay.
he's prestige like 4 or 5 or something because he didn't prestige because he want to continue to unlock. You know, when you prestige, you lose your weapons.
Yeah, there's 3 new
So
weapons that just got
yeah, so
launched with
he
season
didn't
1.
he wasn't grinding prestige, he was grinding the camels. So now he's in the
Right, right.
prestige grind. And with the battle pass and shit, he got the vault edition and everything. When he saw season 1, the skins and all that. So he's been playing Call of Duty, bro. And he told me he was gonna be done after the camel grind. He continued, and now he's thinking about playing rank, which is gonna be added to Call of Duty in a week. 7 days until rank.
I can't wait for
Ooh.
Where
that.
you can play rank. It's gonna be dope. It's gonna be lit. It's gonna be competitive. It's gonna be sweaty, and it's gonna be Call of Duty. You know
No
what I'm saying?
kidding.
So we gotta put Call of Duty in the conversation, bro. I don't give a shit. It is what it is. Call of
I
Duty.
mean, there's no way
gotta
it's
be
not in
there.
the conversation.
Yeah, well, it's gotta be because it's been the best Call of Duty in years. It's been
Yeah.
lit. It's been super refreshing, and it's been innovative, right? With what they added to the game, the campaign is being amazing too.
How about that Halo infected mode?
Yeah, it's been very, very, very fucking good. It's not because Microsoft owns ADK or nothing. It's because it's the truth. Coming from old school Call of Duty players that play Call of Duty in a long time,
That's right.
you know, they like we back. We definitely back. Zombies is good. So in my opinion, we gotta put that shit in there. So those are my predictions. I'll say
Okay.
Astro Ball, Helldivers, Metaphor, Fantasia. What was the other game that I put before Call of Duty? Well, I'll say Call of Duty. Fuck the other game. I don't care. I would say Hellblade, but I know Hellblade is gonna get snubbed. You know,
I think
so
it's going to get awards for other things, just not Game of the
exactly.
Year.
I would say audio, music, atmosphere, art style, whatever, all of that.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. But Archangel, let me know your predictions. Give me 5.
All right, you already know mine, but the first prediction is gonna be Astrobot. You know, because the media
Yeah,
already
for sure.
they're making that shit obvious. They're already licking that shit.
Yeah.
I think Black Ops definitely deserves to be on that list because
Mm-hmm.
when you talk about the gargantuan undertaking that is Call of Duty every single year, it's you know, you got to give it its flowers at some point, and they've never given it its flowers. And you know, it's got a great story this time around. It's engaging. You can walk around at some point in multiple points in the story. Multiplayer is crazy. Everybody's fucking playing it. Like, how could you not? You know, like, how could you not give it its flowers at some point? And if there's any generation, it will be this one. But my list would be similar to yours, following that. You know, the Space Marine and Final Fantasy and whatnot. All of those games deserve to be up there.
Yeah, I think so. I think that's fair. I think they should be up in there, even though it looks like a blurry mess on the PlayStation, right? Final Fantasy, it was considered by Final Fantasy fans, right? Because when we talk about like old school fans, they were like, "Oh shit, we're back. This is actually good." You know what I'm saying?
I'm a Final Fantasy fan, and I hated Rebirth.
Well, but
Let
you
that
know,
sink in. Let that sink in.
well, but a lot of people loved it, bro. So that
I
means
have
a lot of
played
people-
and beaten every single Final Fantasy game to date except for one of them, and the wife beat that one. I enjoy the game, and it's one of my favorite Final Fantasies, 12, Zodiac Age. But I've never actually completed the game. The wife has. So let that sink in as well.
So I
Oh,
put
I take
down
that back. 2 of them. I haven't beaten Lightning Returns.
So I put in the comments my prediction, my 5. So put it down there in your comments, if you can too, yours, so we can keep track. So mine are Astro Ball, Call of Duty, Space Marine, Metaphor, and Helldivers 2. Which one is yours? Archangel? You said it. You can type it in if you can. Or if you want to, I
What
can
you
just
want
type
me
it
to
in.
type it in?
You're
Yeah,
5.
type it in for me. Whatever I said.
Whatever you say, you
Oh,
say
it's gonna.
Astrobot. What else you say?
Astrobot, Black Ops 6, Final Fantasy Rebirth, Space Marine 2, and I would say Mana.
Oh, you want Mana?
Yeah, I would say put Mana up there.
Okay, Mana. Great.
How many is that
Yours
one? 'Cause I
Power
lost
Boss.
count.
That's 5. So you got
So
Astrobot, Black Ops, Final Fantasy.
I've got
Space
2
Marine,
lists.
and
I
Mana.
put my first list, which I think is what is going to be nominated because of Jeff Keighley.
Uh-huh.
I put that in the chat, which is Astrobot, Concord,
Yeah, I
Rebirth,
wanted to do that
Helldivers 2,
later.
and Metaphor and Visions of Mana.
So this is basically the list that we think that they are going to do. Then we get into
Okay.
our personal game of the years. But
Now,
it's
my
okay.
personal game of the years this year, okay? So I think Rebirth is going to be up there because as much as I hated it, I do think that there are fans who never played the OG who are going to absolutely love it, who love the ARPGs. So I think 7 is going to be there.
Yeah.
As much as I don't think it's
Like-
going to win.
Like I said, a lot of like Final Fantasy fans we're talking good about the game, right?
Yeah.
Even though it had performance issues, they were.
I'm not
able
even
to-
talking about the performance issues.
Yeah, they were able to overlook the performance issues because
Yeah,
the game was not good. Okay, so fair game to them. You know?
But
Yeah.
so 7 Rebirth. I think Black Ops 6 is going to be there.
Mhm.
Metaphor Refantasio, Space Marine 2, and Black Myth Wukong's sheer sale numbers.
Mhm.
And then if Stalker 2 makes the cutoff date in Flight Sim, I would have to say that both of those will be there. But I do think Helldivers 2 is going to get a nomination for being a successful PC launch.
Of course.
So I know I've got like 7 there,
Yeah, it's cool. It's cool.
but it's literally depending on whether or not Flight Sim and Stalker 2 make the cutoff or not. But I also think it's going to determine how much influence and bias PlayStation fans or Jeff Keighley himself have, which is why there's like a little bit of a fudge factor for about 2 of them.
Yes, sir.
But that's my prediction, yeah. Pretty much. I there's no way that Call of Duty Black Ops 6 is not nominated this year. At least nominated, because even if it doesn't win, we know it's a killer game. We know that it's the best that Call of Duty has done in years. People are loving it. It's critically acclaimed. There's no way that it's not in the conversation at all. It will be one of the top contenders. It is a strong playing game. My wife, who never has touched a Call of Duty game ever, is loving the campaign.
All right. So you say your personal game of the year. Now can your personal. Do your personal and then I'll do mine.
Yeah.
So what are your personal game of the year?
You think,
oh.
All right. It's gonna be the same, really.
Gonna be the same. All right.
So let's say my last one was my personal, and this one's gonna be like this is what they're gonna, Jeff Keighley and all of them is gonna pick. All right. So it's gonna, of course, again, Astrobot's making this fucking list. It's gonna be Astrobot for sure.
Yeah. Shout out to Ray Ray. Shout out to Ray Ray.
Yo, what's good, Ray Ray? Keighley's definitely gonna put, the Sony Power 5 up there, but there could be shocker games up there that we've never even heard of that people's been playing. What was it? There could be all types of surprise games up there, but they're gonna try and throw Concord up there to save it. I think they're gonna have the balls to do it.
Yeah. Wow.
What was the? Didn't PlayStation get a samurai game this year? I keep forgetting the name to it.
Oh, Rise of Running. That's not the.
Yeah,
Rise of the Ronin wasn't all that great.
That's not gonna make anything. That's not gonna get shit.
This is my list. This is my,
shout out to Ray Ray.
Game Awards together list.
I
don't know, yo. I mean, we already know what they're gonna pick. I'm so honestly disinterested from the Game Awards because it's always like the most obvious shit that I'm not even invested enough in it to care. Like that's my list. That's it. killing it. Right
As
there.
always, I'm looking for the advertisements of the next new coming games. We know Avowed is coming next
Oh
year,
shit, yeah.
and we know that
South
they're
of
gonna have
Midnight.
all sorts of stuff. Yeah, South of Midnight. Although I'm a little concerned about that game.
Really? Why?
It looks good, and that's
Mhm.
the problem. It has the Sweet Baby Ink stench all over it,
Oh yeah, that's a problem. Yeah,
and people are calling it woke over Dragon Age: The Veilguard,
but I'm not. I don't
which
think it's gonna be walk on that level. I
no,
think
it's
it's gonna be
literally black folklore.
listen. Every game now is gonna be called woke because they have either a black character or a character that is not white or whatever. Without getting into the whole shit. Because
I will say I got high hopes for it though.
yeah, I mean, in my opinion, games look great. The protagonist is black, so what? Who gives a shit? It's a story down in the south in the bayou. Like who gives a damn? Is the story or the folklore that Louisiana has is super rich, right? So I feel like this game is gonna hit, bro. I think, and now a lot of people will complain about the stop motion, and you able to like take it away if you don't like it. If you don't like the stop motion animation type thing, you can just like utilize the regular animation. So I mean, people are gonna complain because they want to complain. They're giving it a bunch of options and choices, and they're still gonna call it woke and all of that. Look, the most important
I'm gonna
part for
play
this
that shit.
Is
game,
South of Midnight in Game Pass?
yeah, of course, that's
It
gonna
is
be
going to be
Playing
in
that
Game Pass.
joint.
I'll,
it's
I'll
gonna
try
be
it.
it,
I'll try
of
it.
course. And look, at the end of the day, what matters is that it is a good game, right? That's what matters at the end. Like whether they put inclusive shit or not, like it is what it is. What are we gonna do? That shit is everywhere, bro. There's no getting away from it. And whether you like it or not, I mean, as long as it is not like aggressive, like I think Dragon's age was a little bit too much, probably. But I mean, some people got over it, they ignore it, and they continue to play the game. They're talking good about the game, and it's a good game at its core. So I mean, it is what it is. Even some people like it or not. I don't really like the whole Sweet Baby Ink shit, but some people don't give it. I don't. At the same time, I don't give it shit. I don't know if I'm making, it's like, okay, but it's like annoying, like why they put this shit in here. But at the same time, it's like, I'm just playing the game. I'm not that engaged in that shit. So, um, I'm gonna give you my prediction. So I'm gonna say number one in the list is Tekken 8. Number one. It released in January. It was a beast of a game that people are not even talking about it because you are not part of the fighting community. But I
I forgot
know
about Tekken 8. Yeah.
because I've been playing this shit, so I know what's good and what's not. So Tekken A is a fighting game. It's not gonna get nominated because we already know that fighting games are ain't shit. Everybody likes the action adventure to win the Game of the Year award. But if I had to give my first nomination, I'll give it to Tekken A. The support for the game has been mid great sometimes. They added new characters, they added new skins, but added a few microtransactions that pissed off the community. So in my opinion, it should still be there because the core gameplay is amazing. The game looks incredible and it plays incredible. So taking A, my first nomination. Second nomination I'm gonna put in there, and I'm putting in sort of like in the order that it came out, is gonna be Dragon's Dogma 2. And I'm gonna give Dragon's Dogma 2 a nomination because I played the hell out of it. I enjoy the story. I enjoyed the whole game basically. I played that shit for like 4 or 5 days straight without dropping it. And I didn't want to get engaged into any other story, any other game. It sort of like swallowed up my time, and I truly enjoy the game. I enjoy unlocking the new weapons. I enjoy the final fight with that dragon that really like was super epic. And look, in my opinion, it was a great RPG, a breath of fresh air. I feel like we were needing some like a eastern a western RPG this year, right? I think it delivered, in my opinion. Then I'm gonna add Metaphor Refantasia in there because I thought it looked incredible. Could it be a little bit shorter? Definitely. It could be like 50% shorter and it will still be even better because I think that's the bad thing about that game is that it's too long. All right. That could be bad too because it's too like you want to like okay, you have to go through the whole story. You cannot cut corners like you can do in GTA or something, right? So you have to go through the whole story, so everything happening, and that to me prevented it from being a 10 out of 10. It's more like a 9 out of 10 in my opinion. And That's nothing wrong with the game. It's just like, you know, in my opinion, I feel like they overextended the welcome a little bit, a little bit. So I'll put Metaphor in there. My other one is Space Marine 2. I'm gonna add Space Marine 2 because graphically is amazing. The gameplay is on another level. The game came with a campaign and co-op and raids and shit. So I mean, a display of power by Space Marine. In my opinion, one of the best looking games this year after Hellblade, which is like the best looking game this year, no question. But
Yeah, you would think
I
it'd be up
got
there.
I got a Space Marine 2 in there because it's like a game that resonates with me. No, this is my list.
Yeah, and
This is
it's
my
damn
personal.
good.
And then my
I-
last nomination is gonna go to Black Ops 6, of course. I've been playing the shit out of it. I already got about 100 hours in the game. I've been grinding for camos. I've been doing the campaign. I've been playing zombies, interacting with the game one way or another. Like I've been watching content creators like Chatsi, Optic Gaming, Face Clan, you know, like fight it up and see how the competitive scene of the game is going to play out. No, the Call of Duty is not just the game. It's the game. It's a lifestyle. It's a passion. You learn the maps. You learn the spots. You learn the camping spots. You learn what works. You learn to throw a grenade without looking, and you know it's going to land on an enemy that just spawned in there. So the whole thing about Call of Duty is just like freaking dope, bro. So give it to Call of Duty this year. In my opinion, this is my number one game of the year this year. It had to be Call of Duty based on people playing it, popularity, and based on the polish of the game. That is not perfect because it's also a multiplayer game with a lot of modes. This game came with a campaign, with a co-op mode, which is a zombie mode. People don't want to call it zombies. It's a cooperative mode, and it came with Warzone that just released. Warzone,
Don't forget, it's also split screen co-op too.
a split screen co-op. The game is running smoothly on the Xbox. Like, bro, come on, bro. You gotta give it to Call of Duty. In my opinion, the number one game of the year. But all these games that I mentioned, Taking A, Metaphor, Dragon's Dogma 2, and Space Marines 2 are amazing. And in my opinion, this year the gaming industry has been cooking. It's been really good this year. And
Yeah,
now
it's
towards the end,
definitely a strong
a strong
list
year.
of games this year.
Yeah. And bro, and it's not over yet. You know, this is only like I'm not putting Stalker 2, I'm not putting Flight Simulator, but I think those games, bro, they gotta be considered too. Because Flight Simulator, what they're doing, and we're about to see it next week when it comes out, is impressive. Stalker 2 is impressive as well. So we're talking about great quality games. So Xbox putting in work, right? My opinion, I feel like this is gonna be a great game award for many reasons. At the end of the day, I don't care who wins or not because at the end of the day, this I got my personal list, and if I had to give a game of the year award, I'll give it to Call of Duty. I'm not being biased. It's just the game that I played the most this year, you know, and it just came out, and it's already the game that I played the most this year. So I gotta give it to Call of Duty. Call of Duty is my game of the year this year, and then we'll see about next year. But this year, it is what it is, man. So what do you guys think?
There was a lot of great games that came out this year.
Yeah,
Kept us busy. A lot of games.
there's a lot of special
Um,
mentions this year. Too.
Yeah.
There's a lot of Power World.
And you know what? Let's
It's a-
call a
it's
spade a
a-
spade. We had Power World early, and then it was
Mhm.
what 3 to 6 months before we had Hellblade 2, and then it was 3 to 6 months before we got Black Ops 6. But we did
That's
have
right.
small indie games that were dropping.
Yeah,
Yep.
yes,
We
sir.
had Shin Megami
And they could
Tensei
all be
5
wild
Vengeance
cards.
mode,
Mm-hmm.
and that was a great game on the Switch when it came out. People have been waiting for Shin Megami Tensei 5 for a long time, and it's a
Yeah.
great, fantastic game. I bought it a second time, on my Xbox full version, and I'm loving the hell out of it again. And no joke, that game's hard. But
Yeah,
at the
listen,
same
Power
time,
World is a strong wild card.
Power World, I don't think Power World can be considered because it was not
It's early access.
released yet
Yeah, it's early
at
access.
the time. Well, no, it did release on PlayStation finally.
Yeah.
So maybe it's out of early access now.
Well, anyways, I think
But that did numbers too. And
I
that
think
did
Power World
pretty much
should be
number 2
considered
to
too.
Black Myth.
Yeah, I think
I think it should be
Power
considered.
I
I'm
think it
loving
should
it.
be considered.
I'm still
Yeah,
playing
yeah,
it.
yeah, yeah. And I have to go back and check it out because they be continuing to add stuff to the
Oh
game.
yeah.
So there's a lot to check out. Like this, is the beauty of the games, like games as a service, pretty much. I mean, it's
Mm-hmm.
not really a game, but they continue to improve the game. Like all the games, they just released the game. That's it. For example, Dragon's Dogma is on my list, but they haven't added shit to the game.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, it just released basically too, right? It released like what back in May or something. So, anyways, that's what I'm trying to say, man. The Game Awards are gonna be lit because I know Xbox is gonna do a couple of announcements in there. I know we're gonna see a lot of Sony Pony Salt in that show. When it comes time to talk about Xbox games, when it comes time to talk about like PlayStation games, we're gonna see some.
Can you imagine if this is the first year that Xbox wins the Game Awards? That would be the biggest meltdown you could possibly ever
bro,
hope
that's gonna
for
be
from the
crazy.
Pony
They give it
side.
to Call of Duty.
Nah,
I
we
don't
got
think
a
they're
bigger
gonna.
chance. Yo, I
Yeah.
think we got a bigger chance of this being the Concord Awards. than
Yeah.
happening.
Yeah, that's not
Concord or Astrobot, in my opinion.
maybe next year with games like Fable and South of Midnight, they can compete in that aspect.
Next year
because
is tough.
because
with
this is
those
what
games.
happens. The critics and the people who organize this Game Awards, in their heads, a good game is a game that looks good, that is simple to play, and they you know what I'm saying. They don't really take
I got a
into
funny
account-
question for you.
Yeah, what up?
PlayStation says that they're going to have one first party game moving forward every year. What do you think next year's is going to be for PlayStation?
Shit, we don't know.
I'm thinking Wolverine.
You think Wolverine? That's it. Is
You
that
think they're
gonna
gonna rush
bring
Wolverine out that
win
fast?
any awards? I don't think that's gonna win any awards. I don't know. I don't
I
think
don't know.
so.
Maybe Wolverine makes people cry.
Bro, the thing is, Wolverine is not as big as Spider-Man. Keep it real. Let's keep it real. It is not. It is not as big as Spider-Man. And I mean, maybe they could do a good work, but based on what I've seen in those leaks, it lose the bare minimum. I know it's an early build and all that, but they have a lot of work, a lot of fucking work to do. That looks like it was a Nintendo 64 game. Not gonna lie. So yeah, you guys, just happy to be here doing the show with Joe. I hope you enjoy. I
Hell
think
yeah,
it's
that was fun.
time to get the hell out of here. Go check TTS, Sean, and my boy Dirk. They live, about to go live now. I don't know. I'll probably be down there in the chat with them, interacting with y'all again. So go check them out. Tonight I'm gonna be on Simone and Doodle show. The night shift, Hargy is gonna be there too.
I'll join you
Come
in the
join
chat
us.
there.
My boy PowerBoss is gonna be in the shop. Maybe even
Yep.
coming to stage, God knows. So
Hey, if
you
they let
already
me.
know. If they let you. But anyways, man, just glad to be doing this for you. Thank you to PowerBoss and Archangel for lending us their voices in this beautiful morning, right? Because it's Friday, we're ready to game. I'm ready to go back into Call of Duty. Oh man, it's gonna be lit. It's gonna be a lit weekend for gaming. But before I go, oh my fucking god, I forgot to show you something. Let me go ahead and get it for you, bro. Because you know your boy Demo Flow got you always on the best freaking deals that you can find. So here's what's new. Here's what's new to play this weekend on Xbox, man. Check it out. What an amazing weekend we're having. You don't want to miss it. These are the free-to-play games for Xbox this weekend. This is clean. This
Okay,
is
Dustborn.
fucking
Hell yeah.
clean. We got College Football 25. Another game
I
that should
almost
be out.
vomited at seeing that.
They should be considered too for sport games of the year, right? This created a big wave. The College Football 25. A lot of people played it. All the football sport lovers, they know that we got Jujutsu Kaisen. Wow. Amazing fighting game. I can't wait to try this. We got Dustborn. Don't know how you feel about that. It's a 2-hour trial. We got Serial Cleaners, and we got a 10-hour trial for Like a Dragon Infinite Wealth, which is considered by many one of the game of the years this year. Right? We forgot to mention this game, but this game is actually amazing. And
I heard it
can't wait
was
to
good,
try
but
it.
I think Capcom shot
Man.
themselves in the foot a little bit with the DLC
Mm.
locking the final ending content on that one in particular. It was
Oh,
good, don't get me wrong. I've never played a Yakuza game, and I've watched some people play it. It looks
what?
pretty good. I might go back and try some of the Yakuza games later,
Bro, you
but
need to.
they're just not my style of game in particular.
Yeah, I
But
feel you.
I'll give them a try. I'll give them a try.
Yeah, yeah. The Yakuza games are pretty good series. Start with Yakuza Zero if you want to start, and it's super dope games. Very good stories, very good gameplay. Very
So
fun
long, very
games.
long.
Yeah, yeah. They really long. That's the thing. They really long. Japanese games sometimes they could go for. Bro, I have like what is the turn based called? That is turn based. Yakuza like a dragon. I think that's what it's called. Yeah, that is a turn based
Oh,
one.
damn! I know which one you're talking about.
I
I just
love
can't
that
remember
one,
the name.
bro. I have so many hours in there. You fight somebody with a diaper on, and he wants to be called the baby. He's got a pacifier and shit, and he jumps on you. It's this big fat dude wearing diapers. It's like so funny. That game is super funny. So go ahead, check it out if you haven't played the Yakuza games. I totally recommend it. But here, you got the chance today. You are on Xbox. You get to play college football. Use the Kaizen, Dustborn, Serial Cleaners, and Like a Dragon Infinite Wealth. So this is dope, bro. You guys, this is the
There's like a
shit.
drug deal giving you a
Yeah.
hit.
And don't forget to go to Epic Game Store and claim freaking Castlevania Anniversary Edition.
Oh, and let's not forget that Vampire Survivors just had a Castlevania crossover release.
Yep. So here it is. I'm gonna show you the games that are free on the fucking Epic
Yep.
too. In case you wanna, if you don't have an Epic account, I suggest you guys, bro, don't sleep on the Epic. Go ahead, get you an account, and claim all these games because now in the holidays, it's gonna be crazy in the holidays. How many games they give for free, man, is insane, bro. Let me check it out. Hold on, let me present it to you. Share my screen. Um,
Plus, you
so
never
yeah,
know in the future
free.
with the Xbox handheld.
Yeah,
Play them
exactly.
Epic games.
And free on Epic, we got Castlevania, the Anniversary Collection. This is for all those people who love the classic games. Here you go. I'm gonna try to show you a little bit the trailer in the back while we talk and we say goodbye and shit. So yeah, Castlevania Anniversary Collection, bro. This is dope. If you like to look at the old school games, all of them, they free on Epic. So go check it out. Old you retro
Simon's
lovers.
Quest on the NES was my favorite.
Bro, they got Dracula's Curse, Castlevania 4. Look at that. That one was cool. I remember playing that one. So yeah, they even got like the Game Boy, black and white Game Boy games. That's fire, bro. Look, they got all of them, bro. This is dope. So if you're a Castlevania lover and if you're into Castlevania, they even had this one that I never got to play. The one with the skateboard, I never got to play that one. Yeah, bro. Super cool. Little game here for you guys. Classic. So y'all already know the deal, man. Hey, glad to rock out with you guys. I see you on the next one. Hit the like button, subscribe, consider becoming a Demo Flow Gaming Soldier. All of that. Thank you, shout out to all of you. Thank you for sticking in. We'll do a little bit better with the chat. Try to figure out what the hell is going on with
You
my
gotta
software.
reset your Steam yard.
Yeah, probably I have to like upgrade it or something. So, anyways, you guys, thank you so much. Shout out to E Ranks, P Raw, John Dreads the Artist, Understanding, Indie Music Press, P Rush, Space Shot, Lycos 45, all of you, Eternal D87, Chris Jones, the Pony, Ray that came through, Ryer, Far Q, Indie Music Press, Chris Jones, Xbox Jones, everybody, man. Thank you for coming through. It's your boy Demo Flow checking out, and we getting the hell out of here with DOA. Let's get it.
DOA, yeah, DOA, DOA, DOA. Ponies claiming Congo, but it's DOA, DOA, DOA. Dice DOA. Ponies claiming Congo, but it's DOA, DOA, DOA. DOA. Ponies claiming Congo, but it's DOA. Yeah, I'm always online, chilling with the homies, playing Call of Duty without spending money. All these Sony ponies, all they do is hate. And all these fake insiders, all they do is bait. For some PS5, send me Stechinopi. Block me when I told them, you're a fucking pony. Conquer 69, they fumble a bag. You switch to PS5, just to play Game Pass. Yo, Demo Flow Gaming, papi. Let's get it. Ya tú sabes, el chamaquito de cash. Yo, young chico in the building. Y'all already know how I rock. Let's get it. DOA, yeah, DOA, DOA, DOA. Them a flow game. Ponies claiming Conco, but it's DOA, 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 DOA. But it's DOA, DOA, DOA. That's it. DOA, ponies claiming Conco, but it's DOA. Yo, toda cucaracha se merece un chancletazo. La historia de Conco te la escribió un borracho. Se burlaron de Refa porque no salió mejor, pero ahora PlayStation te vende algo peor. Los ponies están bien locos, se están metiendo bobo. De tanta mierda que habla yo me estoy quedando sordo. El Gamato les llega por el VI y todos con el que con la cara dura así. Yo. Blow, 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 blow. So better logo, get it, boy. So better logo. Dale. DOA. DOA. Y así que ahora los pone. Así ahora los pone cuando tienes que soltar 70 pesos. 70 pesos por cada juego. Mientras nosotros jugamos en el Game Pass. DOA. DOA. Hey, ponies claiming Conco, but it's DOA. Vaya con Dios, my ponies. Yo, hey, if you want to go get an Xbox, go get an Xbox. You want to go get a PlayStation 5, get a PlayStation 5. If you want to play in your phone, who gives a damn? I'm out here saving money, doing whatever I want, playing as many games as I want, you know, rocking with the Xbox community. And when I say community, I mean all of you, yeah. If you're a pony butt, you're part of the Xbox community. You play on Xbox, you're part of the Xbox community. You play on PlayStation, you're part of the Xbox community. Yeah, because y'all waiting for the Xbox games. Woo!
Everywhere I go, I see his face. I just really miss him.